We're live. It's Saturday night, which that means you're watching the show that gives you nothing in return out of it, according to Matt. You don't get anything out of the show.
Nothing.
You know what? It's
Zero.
fun to watch. So stick around.
You get
Just
no
remember
return on investment.
There's no return on
Zero.
investment here.
No comic tips, no nothing.
It's still fun. So hang out, and that's it.
Warning. The following video contains material that some viewers may find harmful or could be traumatizing to some audiences and doesn't reflect the opinion of Renovision. Viewer discretion advised.
When did you add that? Was that live or was that part of it?
Wow. I don't know who did the first one. Did that? I did the second one.
My bad. I had chicken casserole.
That was you, Lopez?
Oh, of course not, man.
It was me. I'm the guilty
Dark
party.
side, whatever it was.
That was perfect timing.
I said what happened was we all got muted, and at the same time I hit the mute button, so I unmuted myself.
Then you let it rip.
And then I let it rip because I thought I was muted, and then I was like, nope.
It's pretty loud.
Sorry, gang.
So loud and perfect timing.
Dude, I seriously thought, I was like, when did Matt add that?
I didn't know I thought you did it because you were just sitting there straight faced. I'm looking at the little boxes underneath and you're just like straight faced. I was like, I thought for sure if it was an accident, Kyle would be laughing his ass off. But you're just sitting there deadpan. I was like, I guess I wasn't ready for this one or filled in on this one.
It was more of a, did that happen? I was
so
still
sorry.
I was still processing the noise.
Sorry,
Are we
gang.
live?
My wife wants to know if you can smell it from there.
I was like, geez.
Smells like cabbage.
Sorry, gang.
Is that
Like asparagus.
ketchup and onions? I can taste it.
It's
Like
carne
you had a-
asada.
You had a green bean casserole.
I thought
My
maybe
bad.
Sleep on a green
it
bean
was
casserole.
corned beef and cabbage leftovers.
Hit that mute button too many times. My bad.
And the bummer was nobody's watching.
Yeah.
Hey, wait
Yeah,
down here.
they're loyal. Always loyal.
Dude, I just
They was
want to
not
know
even
what
here
mic
anymore.
you have because that
Oh,
picked
yeah?
it up so well.
Must be right under his chair.
Tyson
Right.
just missed it. Everybody's coming in
SNS,
after
now
this.
with surround sound.
Yeah, it's coming at you live in 3D.
I wonder if the viewer counter's busted because it still says 0.
Yeah, it might be. Let us know if you heard the fart that surprised us all.
We're kicking it off in style, man. We can light it up with some fireworks.
You know,
My wife came running in from the other room to see what happened.
is there an earthquake? The house is shaking.
So good.
Yeah.
Perfect timing, Sam. Oh my god.
Still stinks.
I know.
Still stinks, Lopez.
We need to get that show the ball. I had Tyson message me, hey, is there a show? I don't see a notification. Oh, yeah. That's what gave us the idea for the title.
Someone
Is
cooking
someone
eggs.
cooking eggs?
Wow.
Woo! Gotta own it. You know,
Because,
this is along those lines. I was once on a trip with a guy. There were 3 people in the car, and one of us farted. I knew it wasn't me. I knew it wasn't the other guy. It was definitely the other guy, and he just refused to claim it. To this day, he refuses to claim it.
Was it silent? Was it a silent deadly?
Yeah, it was. And it was deadly. It was super
Those are the
deadly.
worst.
We're driving through Buffalo, and he's ripping buffaloes.
I just played it back, and it's so good, dude.
Dude,
So loud.
perfect. It's like And then
Dude,
everything starts like
I
it's
could have swore
perfect.
I thought Matt added it. I thought it's part of the.
I did too. I was like,
I was
that's
like, oh,
awesome.
Well, now
No.
we can. Now it is part of the show. You know what? It's part of it.
It's so good.
scratch the screen for sound.
Oh my god.
Hey, can we pull that up and replay it?
Why is it all the crazy unscripted?
You want me to
moments
pull
are
it up and
coming from my
replay it?
channel?
Yeah, I want you to share your screen, pull it up, and replay it for everybody.
Oh my
I just
God.
want to make sure that everybody heard it. Since our counter still says 0, we think nobody's watching.
We got Johnson, Brucifer, Tyson, TK,
Jedi,
It's
Bruce.
so good.
AOA
Up
probably left.
TK.
Oh my god.
I was a slacker. I finally got Tyson's books out to him today in the mail.
Oh, I got a book to give away because, you know, I just
Oh.
love giving away.
Tyson says, please
giving away
replay. I
shit.
missed it.
Okay.
Okay. We
Dude.
didn't see it.
Hold on.
Can't hear it.
You can't hear it?
No, you
You can't hear it.
No.
Damn it.
can't
gotta
hear
share
it.
the audio too, man.
I did. I clicked the share audio. Hold on. Oh my god.
So I'm so bummed because, you know, like I was telling the guys, and Matt mentioned it too, actually, that there was a TikToker that said he was a time traveler and he had come on and he had said that the world was going to end 2 days ago.
That's not what he said. That's not what he said.
He said, okay. He said aliens were going to invade and he was going to, and good aliens were going to take 8,000 people away.
Yeah, he said aliens were going to invade later, but that there's like a mini alien rapture happening this week. And a select few were going to be beamed up and whisked away to preserve
That's
the
pretty
species.
much the end of the world.
It's the start of the end of the world.
All right. We ready?
And it didn't happen and I'm pissed. You gonna try it again?
Yeah.
And that's it.
Warning. The following video.
One more time. One more time.
It's so good. Oh,
It's still fun, so hang out. And that's it.
Yeah, Sam let it hang.
Warning. The following video contains
I mean, that. You sure you didn't charge yourself, man?
that's
know,
a good
dude.
strong rip, dude.
That was
Dude,
one we
that
definitely have to
material
go
that
check
some
the.
viewers may find harmful or could
Gotta
be
go
traumatizing.
check it afterwards.
That's
I
a good
thought-
strong rip.
I
But
don't copy
it's-
tips, no nothing.
It's still fun, so hang out. And that's it.
Warning.
Oh, man.
But I
Oh
wanted
my
to get him on Thresholds of Reality, but Sam doesn't want any fakes on there.
He's a total fake. Anybody on TikTok is fake.
Is that the? Oh, that's the alien. Don't you guys do the spooky?
Oh my god.
I got that ghost
We
story.
do all kinds of stuff. It's not just spooky. We do a lot of like really hopeful stuff too. We've
Justin
done
said it right.
'Cause I got that. I got that. What I encountered in Maine, the entity that I wasn't scared of.
Did you fight it?
No, I cursed them out and tell them, let me go to sleep. I'm working 13-hour days. My feet hurt. I'm flat-footed.
Get out of here. I gotta work.
Yeah, I get the, you know.
You gotta work. I'm flat footed and you're annoying me.
Yeah.
You know what? If this was a Friday night, it would be different. Motherfucker,
Yeah.
it's Tuesday. Cut the shit out. I gotta work.
When it's winter in Maine, just cold on my feet all day, and I got a whatever it was at the fucking door. But whatever, maybe another day. But yeah, I'm not scared of ghosts. I'll tell you that.
I ain't scared of no
I ain't
ghosts.
afraid of no ghost.
Nope. But
You need to
Whatever.
patent it.
I gotta get I got this to give away here, guys. I don't know how.
Ooh.
We'll figure out something.
Second print though. It's second print. Yeah.
We'll figure out something.
Because I don't even know how I got this. I hate turtles. Hate's a strong word. I just don't like. I'm not a turtle fan.
And just like that,
Yes,
Rob
got
Lopez
right
does
in
not
my
have
heart.
internet.
Say something like that.
I wish I could mute the chat like Marco mutes you on.
Oh yeah, dude. He don't
Facebook.
even maybe. I can't even make a comment. I'm muted. We're at war right now. It's okay.
I wanted to mute Lance last night on Absolute Geek for his fucking dumb ass
Oh my god.
turtle talk.
What did
Oh,
he say?
I missed that. I think.
Well, let's just put it this way: the kid didn't even know that Todd McFarlane is the one who makes McFarlane toys.
What?
Lance doesn't know that Todd McFarlane
No,
makes McFarlane.
Lance was like McFarlane's a common name.
Did you think it was Seth?
Well,
That's what got him all the money to make Family Guy was from his toy line.
he didn't. I'll say this for not being a Star Wars fan. He was hitting Mando. I agree with him a lot what he said about Mando, though. I do.
But just remember that kid thinks that Pizza Hut used to do brick oven pizzas. So
What?
that's how you
That
take
might-
his
I don't
word.
know.
You guys say he's younger than us?
No.
He is.
No, he's the same age.
Not
as
by
me.
much.
He's 28.
You're 20?
38. Sorry, 38.
Oh, 38? Okay. Millennial? Fuck.
Yeah, I got him.
You're an
Damn.
old man, Lopez.
But
Mhm.
I heard about a chick on TikTok who skipped out on a date because the guy didn't want to pay $3 for extra cheese. Jeez, he dodged a
Listen.
bullet. Oh my god!
Huge
What
bullet.
the fuck?
I got an extra 11 years on Pizza Hut on him, and then we never had a brick oven pizza, but who knows?
Yeah.
I don't know what goes on out in Arizona.
I'm sure
Yeah,
there's an
Pizza Hut,
article
I don't-
somewhere he researched about it.
The only time
Pizza
I've had
Hut
that
doesn't
is
have brick oven.
no Chicago. They do. That's the only time I've ever had it. And it's fucking good.
A Pizza
Well,
Hut?
you know,
No,
there are
So-
lots of
Chicago
pizza
Grill?
places here that do have brick ovens, but none of
Oh
them
yeah,
are
we've got him
pizza.
here.
But none of them are Pizza Huts.
right? No, I don't think Pizza
Yeah.
Hut.
See, what
has
I
any-
always said is I think his parents lied to him and said, "Oh, we're going to Pizza Hut," and they went to Giovanni's over there on whatever. You know,
You know, supposedly the best pizza in the country is here in Phoenix at a place called Pizzeria Bianco.
Yeah.
Maybe we should go
Not
check
if you
it out.
ask Dave Portnoy. Oh,
Oh man, Chicago.
El
White-
Presidente.
what-
Best pizza I
The
had.
name
Don't
of-
ask
the
Dave
name of the
Portnoy
place is
anything.
called
He's
White
got
Pizza?
Paper Hands. Paper Hands Portnoy. Don't ask him anything.
I never
He
even heard
made
of
he
that
made his
place.
own. Have you guys had his Barstool pizza? That's just trash.
Yeah. One bite, the frozen. I like
Yeah.
it. It is very crispy for a frozen pizza.
I didn't like it.
Whatever.
Yeah.
What?
frozen pizza.
You never heard of what
Gives me
place?
Heartburn. I
Al?
try not to eat it.
Bianco.
Pizza
Pizzeria
Bianco. Isn't that
Bianco.
it's in downtown, isn't it?
Downtown Phoenix, yeah.
Oh yeah,
And they've
right on
always
the
got, like, a
corner of
line out the door.
27th
White
and
pizza.
Maple.
They used to. It's not that bad anymore, but they used to always have a line out the door.
The show
Even
has
in
a
the
line out
summertime.
door to run away from it.
Summertime. Summertime.
Well, fucking Sam cleared the chat. Sam broke the counter with his fart. So
I know.
he cleared the room.
That was
Uh,
loud. That was loud.
Yeah, I was.
Dude, it was so good. Too.
The West
So
Coast
well
doesn't
timed.
exist.
Oh yeah, it does. Yes.
We're all about to get it. We're all about to get an email from StreamYard saying that something's wrong with their system.
Right.
Probably.
I'm waiting for the Marco call for the title of the show.
I
Mm.
think it's a virus.
Yeah, it wasn't working with.
Yeah, I said I wasn't working last night either.
No.
All right. Let me just check the YouTube counter.
3. So, but yeah, that's
It says 9 watching.
I don't give a shit about no counter anyway. Fuck your
My
counter.
YouTube, Sam. My YouTube says 9 watching.
Oh, okay. Is that for Rena or for
Yeah,
AGP?
that's for
Watch
Rena.
out. We got
Okay.
a lot of people.
I can go to the other one,
watching
too.
up here.
We're almost tied for the AGP.
Yeah, it says upcoming.
Watch
Counter
out
last night.
now.
It says
Watch
upcoming,
out
but you
now.
click on it and then it's live.
It's neck and neck. All right. Anything else happened exciting to you this week, fellas?
Um,
No.
I was chosen to be one of the 8,000, but I turned it down.
you declined because there weren't.
I declined.
'Cause your
The
family
benefits
wasn't
weren't.
included.
The benefits weren't great.
All right, I do have something I want to complain about. I have been trying to grow the Triple D Dodgeball Instagram, and occasionally I get follows from people from around the world who speak different languages. And I had this one gal from Italy follow me, and I am learning Italian because my league is trying to go to it or is getting ready to go to Italy in the summer.
Pepperoni,
And
fettuccine.
this
Probably wanted to see
gal
pictures
from
of
Italy
pepperoni.
starts sending me dirty messages
Good for you.
in
Send
Instagram.
me pictures of your
Congratulations.
pepperoni.
Let's see them.
Well, they're totally inappropriate. Like I can't.
You mean more inappropriate than the text you posted of the woman conversating with
way
you, and
more
you're like,
inappropriate. She's sending me dirty photos all the time, and
Please. And you have not
yes,
forwarded
please
that
share.
to the SNS chat?
it's basically a floppy, saggy ham sandwich, man. It's like, come on.
she got the
Arby's.
number 2 beef, big, and
That's not what I'm
cheddar-
after. I don't
big
want
beef and
roast
cheddar
beef.
combo from Arby's.
We had
I think it's
10.
saggy roast beef sandwiches. And I'm like, is there anything more kind of chilling? I mean, if they were good nudes, I'd be like, okay, this is kind of cool. I didn't ask for this. I can't get in trouble for this. No one's gonna yell at me. I'd be like, babe, I didn't ask for it.
I'm going to
But-
go on
As long
my
as you're not-
Instagram and say,
as
hey,
long as you're
everybody,
not
I'm
saving
learning
them.
to speak.
But
Italian.
unsolicited, nasty ones, I'm like, this is not fun. I'm not happy about this. It's gross. I
Reporter.
don't know. How do you guys feel? Unsolicited nudes of unattractive women. What do you think?
I
Coming
don't
soon
give
to
a
the
shit.
downtown deli, I guess.
Yeah. I watch and delete them. I go look at them and delete them. I guess.
I'm watching delete them.
Nobody says
I give them the
shit.
5 seconds they deserve, and then I delete them.
No, don't send them. I don't want them.
No.
Don't send them to me. I don't need that
He
trouble.
wants nudes of you.
Now, Rich, if you start sending them to me, I'd be like, hey, babe,
I wish Rich would come on this show and hang out.
Rich, I can come up with a cover story. Rich just needs me to proof them before he sends them out to the world.
There
He
you
just
go.
He just needs a discerning eye. Tyson says he's in the mood for roast beef now.
You should get
Yeah.
Doll on here so he
I
can
mean,
drop some
which-
spec.
No.
Does she have a nice body?
All she sent me was a crotch shot. Does it?
So
Just
it
the-
was
just the
real
roast
fucking
beef, that's it.
Arby's big beef and cheddar.
Hey, Dollar said link them.
Link me.
Oh, sorry, that come out wrong.
I'll send it right now.
Is that, I'm sorry, my age.
Big beef and cheddar.
And I also have this really fun. Have you seen those memes where it's like guys walking by, he sees a ham sandwich, and he's like, "I think I should call her."
Yeah.
You guys seen those?
Christopher said, "Swear it wasn't my alternate account."
Oh man,
What-
Brucifer proposed a new segment for the show that I thought was great, which was Hot Guys of the Week for our gay audience members, and
Hey.
he said that Kyle.
I can't be on every week. Sorry.
I mean, Lopez is.
Yeah, I'm already here regularly. No,
We
well,
already
I'm,
got regularly handsome over
I'm
here.
regularly handsome. I'm not hot. I'm not a hot guy. I'm not hot. I'm just regularly handsome.
You know
I'm
what?
handsome. I'm ruggedly handsome. Let me see. Hi guys. What's up?
Check your Gmail.
I was watching. What was I watching?
I
Spicy.
think more ruggedly handsome than Darth Lopez.
And my girl was like, "Oh, he's attractive," and I was like, "Yeah, so is Jennifer Aniston." And that Sweeney, what's her name?
Sydney.
Yeah, I threw that at her. I threw like 5 in a row back at her. Shit.
Sweeney's got a banging body, but she's got bored face.
If
She
you,
looks like she's constantly bored.
Yeah, and then when she smiles, that like you can see her gum.
Mhm. She just looks constantly bored.
We
Is it
barely
Hubba
have
Bubba?
any audience members, and we don't want to see dudes.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh, sorry, Bruce. We can't
Yeah,
sacrifice any of our audience members. Man, they are
I we're barely hanging on.
hard fought.
Why does our counter have a negative there?
They
We're
charge-
in debt.
we got to average at least 10 viewers. We don't
We'll
want
probably
to
get a cease and desist too.
Yeah. I just got like 5 emails from Mark. We can't even say Star Wars.
Star Wars, Star Wars, Star Wars, Star Wars, Star Wars, Star Wars, Star Wars.
No, we're gonna have to start saying it in Spanish, like Guerra Stellar or something like that.
No,
Hell.
Guerras de la Galaxias. Oh, if you hit the South Spanish, the show is available in Spanish.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. SAP.
The
Is it
SNS.
just captioning? Is it captioning just in Spanish? I mean, I don't sound like it.
No.
Dub me in Spanish,
I
right?
should translate everything you guys say. That's what I should do. We might hit a Spanish audience.
Oh yeah.
Mm.
Marco told me he's thinking about canceling our show because we can't even outbeat Dom in numbers.
That was
And all
fun.
he
last
does is, and all he does is spit rumors that he read on Reddit.
night. That was fun.
Did Marco tell you
Hey.
that?
Yeah,
We could always start.
no, he
Oh,
didn't.
we could always.
I can't go how he yelled at me. I can't. Even though he doesn't watch, I don't want to. It'll get back to him, but I can't. I wish I could share it.
Hartman,
You can't
nice
say
of you to
because
join
Dead
us.
Eye's in the chat, and he'll tell Marco.
No, he will.
Yeah, eBay was a punk bitch.
No, he won't.
So how did eBay go? Card AI.
Actually, I got my money, so I'm good.
I better have my money.
I was like, you guys need ID? And a dick pic too?
Hey, let me take a quick. I shouldn't do this, but I'm going to. So we
Take a
did.
dick pic?
Johnson did his. Jedi did his 80s band, right? And Kyle. Shit, I don't have the list, but off the top of my head, he left out Poison, Warrant.
There was a couple bands on there we didn't even know.
Menudo?
No, not Menudo.
White Snake on it?
White Snake, he left him out. He left out like maybe at least 4 to 5 pivotal hair bands.
I mean, he had Twisted Sister on there.
Every
though.
time Lopez is thinking, he looks up, and I think he's looking at me, so I got to look down at him.
Oh,
Well, if he looks left, he's lying.
no, because I hear my kids.
It's like the Brady
Oh.
Bunch.
To have it. Yeah. But what's up
That's
with
tough to pay attention to. Which way people
have
look
Warrant on that?
when they talk.
well, that'd be great if we did the 80s thing.
How could you
That's
miss
me.
Warrant?
Yeah, he had a couple. He had a
He
couple.
missed
on there.
Warrant, bro.
Nobody-
He missed. Huh? Go ahead, Sticks.
He had a couple on there that I never even heard of. So,
That was Dom.
that was-
I
that was-
forgot about-
whatever. There was
Yeah.
a couple on there that I didn't even know. I'm like,
I
really?
forgot about
Old
that.
hipsters trying to pick bands nobody's heard of.
That zebra
Old hipsters.
band. I never heard of that
Yeah.
zebra band.
I forgot all about Donkey. I forgot all about Strider.
Scorpion?
Striper.
They were on there,
Scorpions was on there.
but he didn't have Slaughter.
He even left off Sticks.
Yeah, I mean,
70s band, I guess. They're not really a hair band, but
Did he get Dead Puppies? Was that in there?
no, I don't even know.
Great
What that
the
is.
dead milkman.
But we're gonna do another. one.
The
Dr.
Dead
Demento.
Milkman.
How can you leave out Poison?
Dead puppies. Dead puppies.
Right. What's up with the news?
Let's get some news going, Matt.
Some headlines.
Masturbating amputees. That's a good band.
Well, there went
Just
all
farting for a
one
while.
viewer we had. Thanks, Hartman.
We'll be back.
Fucking shit out.
All right.
I think after
Tyson, I wish Marco doesn't let me do anything because I'd give you the bell for Tyson E.
Ding, ding, ding.
You want the bell for him,
No,
Lopez?
no. Oh, for Tyson?
Yeah.
I'm kind of on
There's a bell.
I'm kind of on his. I'm kind of got
Sounds like
him
a rat
with
trap going on.
Tyson. Like, there's some good '80s bands. Don't get me wrong. There's
Oh,
a
yeah.
lot of them.
Yeah.
Hair. There's some good ones,
Yeah. Gotta be fair.
Does the
But
Pixies
I-
count?
but you know the
Pixies.
the Pixies are awesome.
Yeah, but
85 was
90s,
their
I think.
hit.
Here you go, Lopez.
No.
This is just for you, for him.
Ring the bell!
I'll give it to you.
85.
you know what? Could he be the winner? Well, we'll wait. I'll let you guys do that.
If
All
we
right.
give the chat something to do, he'll win. It doesn't matter.
All right.
All right,
With the news.
All right, let's do it.
we'll turn it over to Sam.
First up, we have a local story. Blank was seen outside Phoenix after blank. What unusual sight was seen here in Phoenix this year? This week, was it A, chupacabras, B, a UFO sighting, C, aurora borealis, or D, roast beef sandwiches?
Steamed hams. That's a great sentence.
Steamed hams, even though they're obviously made of beef. That for anybody under the age of 20, maybe
Justin
25,
nailed it.
that is a Simpsons reference.
Seymour, the house is on fire. That's just the Northern Lights, mother.
What do you guys think?
I'm gonna say B.
I'm going B.
UFOs. Oh, that's strong. We've got the Phoenix, we got history. We got the Phoenix Lights.
Chapa de Cabra.
Seymour,
Shopping the camera.
Chupacabras. Yeah, there's,
Chupacabras. That's
there's
a guess
also
that we
history
need
there.
on somebody that deals with that. Sam,
What?
chupacabras.
yeah, we got to find some the local cryptid hunters.
We need some skinwalkers.
The C. I go C. That's what I was thinking.
Aurora Borealis. In this
Ready?
part of the country. At this time of year.
Yeah.
We ready?
And that's the rest of the
It
news.
was like a Star Wars villain.
It was Aurora Borealis. So, for those of you not aware, the sun erupted some extra particles
Genitals?
towards the Earth this week,
That was
causing
yesterday?
northern lights to strike our
A couple days ago.
atmosphere and be seen as far south as Phoenix.
Did anyone here see him?
I did
Aliens?
go see him. It was really neat. But
We
there's a
have it here
video
in New
link,
York as well.
so it was cool.
Damn, I was too busy watching On Patrol.
But I did
When's
also
the-
see a ham sandwich,
Eclipse.
as we
When's
talked
the
about
eclipse
earlier.
The ham sandwich that slides into your DM when you don't want it.
Right.
You know what slides into my DMs? I'll tell you guys.
Hatchet wood.
Here.
I know the answer to already know the answer to this is
Requests.
So while you're getting up
Ruggedly
your
handsome
DMs,
Lopez.
Here's what goes into my request. Hello there. Reach out to you because we believe your passion for Gothic aligns perfectly with our brand. We would love you to work with you and send your products. If you're interested in working with our Gothic fashion, please message me.
do it, man.
yeah.
I got
Maybe
something
they'll
from
pay you
Dog
something. Maybe they'll
Jewelry.
sponsor our channel.
Yeah. I mean, I think you look like Danzig myself.
Danzig. Glenn
Fuck,
Danzig.
take that back.
Brother.
This was his original song before they changed it. He was like, "Brother, no, I can't do that."
All right, so the next headline is movie set photo suggests a clash with a classic character. What movie's recent set photo suggests a clash with a classic character? Is it A, Joker 2 and Harvey Dent? Is it B, Super Mario versus Diddy Kong? Is it C, The Marvels and Mephisto?
Mega Man
Or is it
X.
D, Magic Mike Triple XL and Your Mother?
Oh, dude,
The
it's
answer
definitely your
is
mom.
A.
I'm gonna say
Yeah.
She's dead.
It's C and Ollie G.
A. Holly G.
Well, yeah,
Yep,
Sacha Baron
Mephisto,
Cohen.
Yep.
Borat.
To be Mephisto.
Dude, Ali G
I have a
is
come
funny.
for your soul.
She was funny.
I will gaze upon your wares, gypsy.
Oh my god.
And that dude has like the hottest wife.
Yeah, he does.
The redhead?
Ella Fisher.
I
Oh,
am
yeah.
a fan of her. Isla Fisher.
Dude, she's so hot. Dude,
Dude,
whatever
but
she's-
remember Wedding Crashers? She used a double, dude. She says that
Oh,
wasn't
he's
her.
married to that girl?
Yeah.
Yeah.
When she makes dude poop.
She used there was a double, dude. That wasn't her boobies.
I think they do that a lot in the movie because Leslie Mann, if you've ever
Yeah, she
seen
did the same thing.
Yep.
like the change up
Yep.
with Ryan Reynolds and I can't think of the other dude's name
Yeah.
now.
You know, I know what
Also,
you got.
Eastbound and Down had stunt boobs.
Yeah.
Can you hear me? Can you guys hear me?
Yeah.
Okay.
We didn't hear you.
Man, what happened to being an artist? You know what I mean? Like getting into your role.
Show me
Right?
real boobs.
Answer
I
is
don't think
A,
she's
right?
that kind of artist, is she?
Stunt boobs.
And the answer is
Stunt cock.
I think everybody's ready for the answer. It is Joker 2 suggests Harvey Dent is going to make an appearance.
I'm so excited for this movie,
In
man.
some of the recent set photos, there are references to Dent on protest posters that the extra cast members are holding. So look forward to seeing.
Dent in that car.
Yeah, what do you
that
think
hit
of that
guy
new set
on the
photo
road.
that was leaked?
I like it. I was
I think
down
that
for
was
this
cool.
movie once they announced it anyway, dude.
Bring that up, Matt.
Justin, we did see the set photos of Lady Gaga's Harley Quinn. I suggested that it looked photoshopped, and then they had produced additional photos, and it's genuine. Yeah, I mean it's kind of a take on the classic.
Not enough.
Oh man, you're spoiling it. You're spoiling it. Spoiling the slides. Get those down.
Oh,
Oh no!
Quit tapping next. No.
Can't read that.
The Wizard
Can't
of
read
Oz.
decimal.
It's a fucking bummer.
Close your eyes.
Pay no attention to the man behind the curtain.
Yeah, they had the set
He
photo
has
of her
nothing,
kind of
he
walking
knows
down
nothing.
the stairs, very dramatically, kind of the crowd parting as she walks down the stairs.
There's
She
more.
almost has enough makeup on to deny it.
If you search, there's one where she's smiling like really wicked.
This is it, yeah. So
Yeah,
she's
this
kind
is
of
my
parting
eyeliner. I'm not
the
mad.
sea of crowd.
Mid-song.
You know, it's not the worst Harley Quinn I've ever seen.
Movie's gonna be
But
fucking hot garbage.
No.
That's
This
real. That's a
Joker-
real
Hey,
photo. That looks
just-
photoshopped from where I'm at.
Just remember, the first one made over $1 billion. So
Who released this? Who
$1
released this shit?
billion.
Garbage.
Because I saw Trump getting arrested the other day on
Movie's
the
hot
news
garbage.
too, and that
First one's
never
hot
happened.
garbage. Second one's gonna be
nah,
hot
first
garbage.
one's fucking fantastic, dude.
Hot garbage.
Everybody,
man.
you know, everybody wants their.
Is that real photos though? For like, are we sure?
Yeah, dude, it's
yeah,
everywhere.
it is.
It's everywhere.
TMZ.
Who's confirmed it?
Your mom.
Yeah, they're everywhere.
I don't know,
Hardman.
man. Yeah, they're everywhere. I mean,
We're everywhere. We're everywhere.
I mean, there's one where she's smiling, and she's like looking at like a wicked.
Yeah, there's a
smile.
couple other ones that came up. You got to remember the
fucked
like
up thing.
that photo though,
One-
like you just showed me. I'm sitting about 5 feet away from my computer, and that red was just too crazy looking. So look into that one.
Hot garbage.
Because like I
I don't know.
said, I saw Trump getting arrested in photos the other day, and that never happened. So
Yeah, I'm
Right.
reserving judgment yet. I'll wait till there's a trailer.
That yeah, I'm all in. I mean,
it
it could
doesn't look like
hey,
she's wearing enough makeup.
if it doesn't. A year from now, if I don't like it, I'll be honest. But I really enjoyed
Like,
the
what-
first one. So
What did
That's
he say that he was gonna put a bunch of makeup on his face and she's just gonna put a little bit on it? Because I mean, she's like, I'm just gonna
Movie
half
isn't
it.
a
Yep.
superhero movie.
I'm gonna
Way
half
better.
I'm gonna half the makeup, Joker. Let me, you know.
well, I mean, the
So I
only
can
time
deny
the
it.
dude had
Superhero
makeup
movie.
on was really the ending scene, like towards the end of the movie where he goes to kill fucking.
So then
Murray.
she's wearing makeup and he's not wearing anything at all.
I'm not
I don't know, man. We don't know.
Fuck, what
We
are you
We haven't
talking
seen that
about?
part.
Yeah, I mean,
We don't even know.
I digress.
Call bullshit. Bullshit.
Okay,
Very good.
I just brought the
Bullshit.
down.
All right,
Huh?
and the next story.
What do you mean brought him around?
The last character you'd actually expect from this movie franchise returns. So, what movie franchise is bringing back an unexpected character? Is it Captain America? Forgive my spelling. Bringing back Tony Stank.
Merca.
Is it Aquaman bringing Steve Zissou from The Life Aquatic? Is it Mission Impossible bringing back an erstwhile pencil pusher? Or is it Fast and Furious bringing back John Candy's Uncle Buck because it's all about family?
The answer is C.
Yeah, computer typist number 712.
Well,
Pencil.
we can never bring back Uncle Buck for the Fast and the
man.
Furious.
Yeah.
I love them.
Sorry, I do have fat fingers. I do this on my mobile, and I have fat fingers.
Rest in peace, John Candy. The answer is C.
Lopez says it's C. Pencil pusher from Mission Impossible.
Yes.
TK saying B. Steve Zissou from The Life Aquatic coming to Aquaman.
Yeah, I'll say B as well.
Uncle
You
Buck.
can't
from
screw that
Uncle
movie
Buck.
up anymore, could you?
You could put Harley Quinn by whatever the fuck. her
Tony
name is in
Stark.
there.
It
Lopez.
is
3
C.
for 3,
Lopez is
baby.
correct. It's that weird pencil pusher who they give a laxative to. So Tom Cruise can do his really impressive descent to steal the files from
Yes.
Langley, Virginia.
I may not be good at movie quotes, but I do watch the news.
Rolf Saxon makes a return in Mission Impossible's Dead Reckoning Part 2.
I like what Brad Pitt got paid to be into Deadpool too.
Yeah, for just one frame.
Who was that?
Did he get paid for that?
He got a cup of coffee. That's what he wanted for it.
A cup of
He
coffee.
got it. Yep, Ryan Reynolds got him a cup of coffee, and he said he'd be in it.
Who was that? Brad Pitt?
Tyson
Yeah.
says, "How about that wart from the old lady principal at Uncle Buck?" Yeah, the wart's coming back.
Man, which Deadpool movie was he in?
Are you shit?
He was in Deadpool 2. He was the Invisible Man.
Oh, okay.
And you don't see
Old
him
melanoma
until
face.
yeah,
You don't see him until he hits the power lines.
yeah, and he's electrocuted.
Okay.
But yeah, he did that for a cup of coffee. You know what? What was it? 30-something years ago.
Oh, man.
Yesterday is when the Breakfast Club went to detention.
Oh, yeah. I love that movie. It's my third favorite movie ever. I love that fucking movie. I could watch it over and over and over again.
Not a fan.
I consider you the Molly Ringwald of the Breakfast Club for this.
I can watch Tropic Thunder over and over and over.
He's got the hair for it.
Tropic Thunder's pretty good. I love that fucking movie.
Lopez showed up to detention with sushi.
Let's watch it.
We should.
Hartman's the Jack Black of Tropic Thunder for SNS.
Lopez sends us a picture of his detention meal every morning.
Yeah, my bacon and eggs.
Matt
guys
would
wanna
be
see my
Emilio
detention?
Estevez.
And I slightly cook. I leave a little bit of the bacon grease to cook my eggs, to scramble my eggs in.
Savage.
Yeah.
Emilio.
Chad says you're no good.
Yeah, because Guns N' Roses sucks, Chad.
I don't like Guns N' Roses either. I call them buns
Women
and
with
noses.
makeup.
The glove has
AOA is the Guns N'
grown.
Roses. Chad Cave, there was another. Oh, Van Halen. I don't remember what it was, but he was mad at me about one band. Was it Van Halen? Because they suck too.
Dude, you're
Which
not hot
one?
for teacher?
No. Oh, let me ask you guys real quick, not to go off topic. Name like a banger from Van Halen, like a song that rocks, like
Jump.
Dude, hot for teacher?
Hot for teacher.
rock.
Well, there are so many
Dude,
badass.
those were
Dude, there's
like
there's
pop
a
song,
list
Kyle.
of
It's a
badass.
pop
they
song.
called him
guitars.
Van Hagar when after they lost or after David left or they fired him.
Oh, dude.
Anyways,
They're dookie. They're boo boo.
Dude.
You're crazy.
There's a lot of violence going on here.
Yeah.
Dude.
Running with the devil.
Running with the devil.
Might as well be on pop. Journey's
Yeah.
better. Journey's
I
better
live
than
my
Van Halen.
life like
Jamie's
it's
crying. Like,
tomorrow.
yeah, man.
They're pop songs.
I don't have a dog in this fight. I was born in
Rob, were you
1982.
located under?
Damn, 82? Shit, Sam.
Panama.
Lopez, I just think you got bad taste in.
I
music, buddy.
listened to
She-Hulk.
exclusively hip hop until I turned 8 years old.
A
Thank
hip
you, Tyson.
hop, a hip
You-
hop.
there's no denying that Axl Rose is a piece of shit, but Guns N' Roses has some banger songs.
They had. Not for me. I mean, look, I like it.
November Rain is a banger song.
November.
Yeah, that song
That's
is
all they
stupid.
did was ballads. Strange blows any song they've ever done, in my opinion. But that's my opinion. I love Strange. They're just power. Their music doesn't even hold up if you go back and listen to it. It just
No.
Not to change the subject, but let's just
Yeah.
change the subject.
yeah.
Totally.
Let's move
Got
on.
me
So let's-
now.
Thank you.
Got me so I don't know what I'm doing.
Oh fuck!
Yeah.
But you love ballads, Lopez.
I think I got one more headline.
Yes, I do. I can't lie.
All right.
Now I have to go back and watch that.
A particular artist.
If I was watching that
says
episode
that-
live, sorry, Sam, I would
Go
be
ahead.
going ballistic and I would have hopped in fucking
As-
automatically and been like, whoa, we need to let's set this straight.
Dude, shit. Ask Jedi to come on to the next one.
I don't even need to ask Jedi. I got StreamYard control. I'll just fucking hop the fuck in.
That's what I'm talking about.
I like how mad Jedi got at one point. He was like, "We got to just redo this whole thing. We're just gonna redo this whole list."
Dude, he like forgot
Fuck it, we'll do it live.
he forgot pivotal bands of that era. Like I mean, he did great. I mean, it was fun regardless, bro. But he did forget pivotal bands. How are you gonna forget Poison, Warrant of that era?
All
All right.
possible.
Okay, sorry, Sam.
We got an anonymous source inside a particular studio saying that the studio doesn't figure shit out beforehand. What studio
more
is
than one
flying by
answer?
the seat of its soiled pants? Is it Saturday Night Special?
Always.
Is it B, Marvel?
All the above.
Is it C, WB? Or is it D, Pornhub, even
It's
though the
gonna be
pants
E.
are optional?
It's gonna be
Pornhub
E,
kills it.
A and B.
More XNXX.
If anybody wants the answer to this, look at the title.
I'm more Russian Facebook for porn.
I don't know the answer, man.
It's in
I'm
the
gonna
title
go
of the
It's
episode.
B.
I'm gonna go with C. Fuck it.
A and B.
Enough.
A and B.
All right, it is. Drumroll.
Hold on, Matt's gonna respond in the other chats.
Marvel VFX artist says the studio doesn't figure shit out beforehand. Marvel Studios receives new criticism from the visual effects industry, with one anonymous artist saying the company doesn't provide clear guidelines. I feel like this is kind of their MO, right? From the very beginning, the first Marvel movie, Iron Man, they didn't even have a script.
But was that Marvel?
Yeah, it was Marvel before it was in Disney. But yeah, Jedi makes a great point. Pornhub already knows how their movies will end.
They're starting to use
Come
AI
shot
for porn.
credits. That's how their movies end. Come shot.
Let us give you
credits.
what you want.
Marvel's in good shape.
Yeah, they are.
Hey, I think they're in better shape than Star Wars, though, all day. Marvel just has to drop one good movie and everybody's in. Everybody's back in.
They're losing faith.
Yeah, people are losing faith. I agree. But
I don't think it's the fact that people are losing faith. I really believe we are on the downslope of we've just been inundated, and I think we're just jaded now.
I mean,
It's not a treat
new
anymore.
heroes that people are like starting to
Just
see,
much in such little time.
and all you old people.
It's just
well, I mean, dude, Captain America's gone, Thor's gone, Iron Man's gone, right? That was like the MCU.
So it's the new SNL crew.
The contracts were up.
Right, and they didn't want to do it. I mean, you got to move on. You know, that's why I enjoyed Phase 4 because you got to reset. But
Bring back Tony Stark.
with all the I don't know why they can't just say fuck it, man. We're Fantastic Four. Here we come. I don't know why they don't want it. I don't know why they want to do that. I don't know what's the deal with X-Men and the contracts and the Marvel and all that, whatever that shit is.
People look at Shang-Chi and go, "Ooh, that guy's like gonna be the."
But I enjoyed Shang-Chi. I thought it was all right. It's not fucking super good, but it's not bad. I mean,
I hope
then
he
you get
grew
movies
up.
like John Wick 4 that make the fight scenes in Shang-Chi look like fucking
That's
a
what I
YouTube
mean.
video.
Oh
That's
man,
what I
I
mean.
saw John Wick 4 last night. It was phenomenal.
I'm going to
God.
It was so
Monday.
good.
Yes, it is.
How was was the Asian dude?
who's all seen that here? Has everybody seen
Johnny
Wick?
Yen.
No, yeah. How is he in it?
He's awesome.
awesome.
Dude,
Yeah.
everything in that movie is awesome. That one thing that there's one gimmick that I really didn't like, which was their suits are bulletproof, and so you see
They had that in the last movie.
I know, but they really leaned heavily on it in this one. So anytime he needs to not die, he just picks his suit up, and then they have like sparks
Dying
fly
is
off
the
of it.
shit.
Good. It makes it
Yeah,
more
watch
bullets
it.
shoot being shot out of him. I love it. I can't
But
wait.
they leaned really heavily on it, and I didn't. It got old for me really quick. But
there's a shot in the third act that is just absolutely badass. That you've
are you talking about the dragon's breath?
No. There's a. I don't want to spoil it, but
Yeah,
in the
don't.
third act, just the way it's shot when he's like clearing a building.
I don't even want it to
Yeah,
end.
that's the dragon's breath one.
Yeah, well, it's in the same time, yeah, but I don't think
Shit.
he's shooting people.
You're talking about the overhead?
Yeah, well, now yes. Now that you just ruined it, yes.
Yeah,
I know
thanks,
what that
Sam.
is. So
Does Donnie do it? The overhead shot?
the overhead door.
No, it's
Okay.
just a really, really cool scene. It's one they haven't done in any of the other John Wick movies. It just made it really, really cool. Kind of reminds me of this one game. I think it's called it's like Miami Killer or something. But it's like an overhead shot, and it's just super cool.
You got to go back.
The weapons that they're using are really cool. It was an awesome movie.
They said it happens in a span of like 6 months. The movie 1 to 4. They said
The
the
first
movie was like
first
a
3
week.
movies take
back to
place
back,
in
right?
a week.
Yeah.
Yeah.
First 2 movies take place within a week, and then the
That's
fourth movie is
God.
several weeks later.
When he says, "Oh man, I love the first movie, man." I just love because I loved animals, and the fact
That
that
was one of the first
there
movies I
were
went
some
back to
really
theaters.
cool dog stunts in this one too.
There's Matt texting.
when dude's dad is like, I stole his car and I killed his dog. Remember? And then it does like help me understand. He was like, my dying wife, gave me this dog. It's just fucking John Wick, man, dude. It's got to, dude. But John Wick and the Raid.
Yeah, the Raid is really fucking good.
I'm gonna say that the third John Wick 3 is probably my least favorite out of the 4. John Wick 1 and then John Wick 4 are my favorites, and then John Wick 2 and then John Wick 3. But 4 was
2 and
really,
3
really
are
good.
the same movie. They're just
Is it 3 where they're under the party, under the cave, like in a cave?
Yeah, 3
yes.
is when
3 is the one that Halle Berry's in.
Yeah, tell me that's not like a what they reminded me of a shooter game back in the day on Xbox. Like the way it's shot,
Max Payne or something.
Rainbow.
They have another Malinois in John Wick 4. I don't think it's one of the same ones that they had in 3, but the dog did a lot of stunt work too, and it was really
his own stunts.
Hey, you kill my dog or cat coming for that ass.
Get like a Scooby-Doo situation. So you're telling me you want me to do this? In this
It'd be funny. All of a sudden, it's like this Shotsky in there, fucking.
One of my favorite characters, though. They had Chad Stahelski, the director, in a fat suit. Did you see that, Matt?
Yeah,
the gold teeth fat suit guy. That was the director, and that guy cracked me up. That was so funny to me.
I need to watch this movie tonight.
I think you guys should all watch it if you haven't seen it.
I'm going Monday, dude. The moment I drop my kids off from daycare, 10 a.m.
Yes.
10 a.m. Is it 10:30? Yeah, 10:30. Yep.
Anyway, that's it for headlines.
Now we'll next on to John Wick talk.
Badass action movie. You ready, Sticks?
Yeah, let's go.
That was like a cool Wreck-It Ralph theme song. I like that one.
Like that one? Yeah, I got it.
What happened to the old one?
It's free from YouTube, so don't yell at me. The other one was free from Microsoft.
Copyright claim.
This week in the Time Tunnel, we're going to do songs of the decade, March, corresponding year.
The Four Seasons.
Songs from March in 1963, Four Seasons, Walk Like a Man, both the week of March 2nd and March 9th, and the 16th of March that year was the top song of the week. Ruby and the Romantics, Our Day Will Come. And the Chiffons, He's So Fine.
He's so funny, blows my mind.
For the week of March
Hey, Mickey.
30th.
Hey, Nick.
May of 1973. We have the Deliverance song, Dueling Banjos.
Oh shit!
I thought that was great. Roberta Flack's Killing Me Softly with his song. And The Love Train by the OJs.
That's a banger right there.
It is.
First OJ that killed, right?
Entire month of 1983 of March. Michael Jackson's Billie Jean.
She's not my lover. She's just a girl.
She's just a girl. March of 93. Aladdin came out and a whole new world took over for the week of March 6th.
That sucked that month.
The great song Informer by Snow.
Dude, I've seen Snow in concert, dude.
Fuck. Informer. Is that it? Break it down.
Yeah.
There's a place here in Phoenix. It's called Castles and Coasters. And it's where you can like ride roller coasters and play putt, and there's video games and shit. He played there live.
Informer.
Peebo?
He did it at the putt.
Yeah.
Peebo at the putt.
So we got to play putt. Listen
I
to
love
Informer.
Something. Come on down, right? Straight cheese. Avril Lavigne. Oh, I hate
so
that.
hot.
March of
She
03.
is hot.
Avril
Yeah.
Lavigne's I'm With You.
Very attractive young lady.
Jennifer Lopez with LL Cool J.
Hey.
All I Have.
Can't stand J-Lo. Excuse me, J-Ho. Can we say that?
Why don't you like her?
She's
Her ass
just
This one,
garbage.
excuse me, I don't know this one. I had to look it up.
You don't know the Harlem
You
Shake?
don't know the
Month of
Harlem
March
Shake?
in 2013 with Harlem Shake by Bauer.
It was like the biggest like
Me.
YouTube trend since the
Yeah,
ice,
nobody knew.
the
Nobody
ice
knew
bucket
the
challenge.
artist, though.
Honestly, I don't know what the Harlem Shake is.
Me neither.
I can't remember it off the top of my head. I just remember everybody doing it.
Can I just respond?
Appropriating Harlem.
Oh, I remember.
Let me just respond to Chad. The 90s music is the last great era of music for rap, for rock,
Oh!
and even
Easy.
fucking
Wait.
pop.
wait. What?
Rap
Did you
is
just say?
music.
Yes, the 90s era of rock and rap is the last
Get off my lawn!
era of music.
So I guess
Tupac
I
and
guess
Biggie
you're
are
one of these
rolling over
guys
in
that
their
says
graves
that
at
emo
today's
is dead.
rappers.
I don't listen. I don't know
They're-
about emo Sam, so I couldn't answer that truth honestly.
Today's
Emo
rappers
Phillips
are
is
getting their
not dead.
asses whooped in an LA Fitness.
Yes, right. I just know they get beat up.
Hey, he should have been killed if they were that
Wait.
gangster.
Isn't emo like Morrissey?
Yeah,
Talking all that shit, they should have killed him.
Dude.
Morrissey and what are the other guys?
Yeah, in '90s, back in the day when gangster rap was where it's at, you did get shot. That's why Tupac and Biggie are gone. They wouldn't just whoop your ass in
that
a
was
fucking
death
LA
row,
Fitness.
That was death
Oh,
row.
dude.
May they
Death
rest
row
in
was
peace.
fucking
Takashi 6ix9ine got his face kicked in at LA Fitness.
But yeah, you know what happens to LA rappers when they go to LA, which is not good.
You
Shouldn't
gotta
happen.
give it to him though. He went.
That's filthy
Tupac
Frank,
didn't
yeah.
die in LA. He died in
He
Vegas.
went where he should have gone.
No, some newer rappers. There's
I don't think you listen to
there's one.
music.
He gets lit up at a gas station, and this is like Beverly Hills area. It's like Westwood, dude. Like no gangs in Westwood. No, never. Creed is absolute rubbish, as they say across the pond. Creed is garbage. I do like one song though.
Higher.
Take me higher.
No.
Can you take me higher?
With arms wide open.
Yeah.
Fucking get out of here, Stap. My own prison's pretty good, man.
Are you contractually obligated to wear that S tier soda
Yes.
shirt?
No, that was yesterday. This is tier list.
Oh, sorry.
Yes. Yeah.
Nobody sends us shirts. I mean, we have.
Oh, wait. Just wait. I got a
This
shirt
is-
coming.
This is my favorite SNS shirt because it's got the huge devil on the back.
On the back.
Oh,
Nice.
remember that picture I sent you guys in the chat? I'm
Since
making
we're at
that.
the end of
Nobody wanted
You know what?
to see that.
That's right, Tyson.
time
See,
tunnel for sticks here. There's
I
some
wanted-
breaking news. Jonathan Majors was just arrested in New York City on strangulation, assault, and harassment charges.
For
So
real?
it looks like,
Oh!
yep.
For him.
So it looks like Marvel will probably
Oh,
be looking for a new Kang the
Oh,
Conqueror.
man. Are you serious?
God,
Hey,
Yeah,
you know what
Jay.
they should do? They should be man to the word like WB, like Warner Brothers,
But he's playing
and
that boxing
fucking
role.
just keep him there.
For real, dude? He's a beast of an actor, man.
He was method acting.
No, you're
He's probably
Yeah,
doing
unbelievable.
freaking steroids, man, to stay jacked, and that's why he's freaking lighting people up.
Dude,
he's
probably
a
fighting over Marvel and
He's-
it not being organized enough.
90s music is the best.
it is, Kyle.
It really is.
I mean, you know, look, dude. I mean, look, we don't want to go down that rabbit hole because this is SNS, but
We don't want to go there.
I wanted to do a top. This is what I want to do before anybody had before you guys had said that on Friday night you guys were doing your
yeah,
80s.
Cocaine.
I wanted to do everybody's top 5 what album they think is the best from beginning to end. That that album they have that
Oof.
that you can't you know what I mean? Like
it
they don't
good?
skip a song when they're playing it. It's like you listen to it from beginning
dude.
to end.
Look, I'm not even gonna name my favorite bands, but I'm gonna put fucking Candlebox in there.
Dude.
Hey, I'm Pro Jam, Tool, Radiohead, but Candlebox, I don't skip not one song.
I can name 3 right off the top of my head.
Oh yeah, and if we're doing rap, dude, I can do
Yeah,
All
Metallica
Eyes on
Black
Me.
Album,
See.
beginning and Eminem, the Eminem show.
Yeah, I can.
No, sorry, Marshall Mathers LP. No. Ooh,
Is that-
both of those.
Yeah, the
songs.
show is like a greatest hit.
Yeah, Eminem show. Both. Well, Marshall Mathers LP. Both of
Hey,
them.
Popcorn, I sent you a link.
Let me see. I could do, obviously. You know what? In utero
He
would
was
be.
looking for a link for the roast
I'll
beef
say
sandwich.
Foster the People. That's one.
Hey,
I think Foster the People had a great.
dude, I like a few of their songs.
I
is
sent
her
it
album
to you
good?
and
That and Beck had a remix
in the
album.
chat,
That was fucking fire
in your
too.
chat for G
It
chat,
was
whatever it's called.
God. What the hell was that
Dude,
album called?
Obviously, I
Beck
could do
did.
Pro Jam. That's easy. Nirvana, In Utero, Radiohead, OK Computer. I mean,
Linkin Park Reanimation. That was a
dude,
great album.
that's
I love Linkin Park. They're great.
cool.
The Reanimation album. That
I
shit
feel
was
like
fire.
Time Tunnel's turning
All
into
their
rap.
albums.
The what? What turned into rap?
Well,
I feel like
Fort
the Time
Myers
Tunnel
one
is
of my
turning
favorites.
into a rabbit
Oh
hole.
yeah.
Oh, we're still on the tech, man. Come on, guys. Yeah, sorry, Sam.
No, I was just like, I was just thinking about the other way. Like mine is.
Well, why didn't you
creative
say
from
it?
your
It was a
guys'.
good idea.
Dude, yeah.
It is a good idea.
It
We should
is.
really do it.
Because they were doing that.
But
I
it-
didn't want to do something that's similar.
Ah,
Who
man,
cares
we're
what
the
they do?
same. Man, that shit's got to stop. We're under the fucking Renovision umbrella. We're all the same. We're the same
Right.
team.
Well, I was going to offer to go to Disney World, but I just thought we were going to gas station.
That's why we should be able to use the tier list. The tier list. You hear me, Marco? Wherever you're at, you bum.
It's not like Marco came up with the idea of a tier list.
I know
Right.
exactly. I mean, we are under the same umbrella. Ella, eh.
And that's
Here, we'll call
the
it.
show.
We'll call it rank sheet. Instead of tier list.
Yeah.
That's
No,
fucking funny.
What happened at the beginning of the episode was rank sheet.
But we should.
Copyright. It's SNS.
Yeah,
And pending.
that's a good idea, Kyle. I like that, dude. I'd be hard because dude. There's like at least 7.
Yeah,
8.
that would take me a couple days to.
Yeah, it would
think
take
about
because
it.
like it's hard to find albums that there's like because there's always a couple albums on a song you skip,
Right. Always.
but just to find
Especially
Follow
in
the Leader
rap.
by Corn. That's another one I can listen
Especially
to
in
from
rap,
start to
dude.
finish.
That was a good album.
I
Chevelle.
don't like
the
I
first
like
Even
Ford
the
album.
secret track. What did they have
Guys.
the secret track on
What,
there?
Kyle?
What'd you say, Matt? What album?
Follow the
Yeah,
Leader.
Ice Cube on that too, right?
There's a couple skips in there.
Ice Cube.
so.
I don't skip
So that-
nothing.
Guys, Sticks has
Ooh,
another
that
3
song,
hours.
I-
of
Yeah.
preservation.
Sorry, guys. Sticks.
All in the Family. Is
No,
that the
Sticks
song?
Six
That's
is
it.
bad.
In the family.
That was the time tunnel
So
this
what,
week.
so
Next week,
what?
I'm going back to comic books.
Man, we
That was awesome. I like that. I like the music
Next week,
one.
April 1st. So we'll be back to comics again.
Mountain
Yeah.
Dew
You said that last time.
stereotype.
Joe said his first.
Well,
was
we didn't
Public
get to do this
Enemy.
one last week, so I did this one this week
Oh,
there, Cardi. So yeah.
My first
Maybe
concert was
Miles
Static X.
Static.
Mine was 311,
Mine,
Jay Z, and Neptunes.
I
Fuck
think
it.
mine was like.
I'll
it
have
was like
I agree.
Don't-
Actually,
Tyson,
Bob
that's
and
it.
Tom was my
That's
first
another
one.
good one. Hybrid Theory.
My first
Yeah.
concert was Tool.
I think mine was like, it was like
Weezer.
Stone Temple Pilots, and it was there was School of
People
Fish.
love and hate Weezer.
Weezer,
actually-
Tenacious D, and Jimmy.
They always
Eat World.
want to destroy my sweater. I don't know.
Tenacious
The
D was
Gorillaz
so
had a
cool
good
to see
album.
live.
Yeah, I'm not a Weezer fan. No.
Yeah, I mean, who quits a
Chad said he
band
went
and
some-
goes to Harvard?
Presidents of the United States. That's cool.
They got millions of peaches. Peaches for you.
No Doubt's album wasn't bad. The Tragic Kingdom. And that came out.
Yeah, it had a lot of bangers on it too.
Oh,
I like the one
Filter with Bush. That's kind of cool.
Filter. Oh yeah, Filter, man. My
Chet Filter
airplane.
with Bush.
The same. You want to take my picture, right?
Cake.
Yeah.
Cake had a good one. Too.
My name is
Take my picture.
Primus. No, excuse me, Primus.
Yeah, Primus. I seen them like 3
Green
times.
Jelly.
Dude. They're so much fun
Green
to see
Jelly,
live.
original man.
Yeah.
I remember getting Incubus's Science album,
Incubus, there you go.
and I was so disappointed
Incubus.
because it was nothing like the Pardon Me, the album with Pardon Me on it.
Oh, that's the
I was like,
first
"Oh,
album,
yeah."
second album. Technically, their second album.
That's the only thing Sam didn't say today. Pardon me.
Hey, well, Light Grenades by Incubus is one of my favorite albums
Yeah,
of
it
all
is good.
time.
That's a good one.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, hey man, nice shot.
Ooh.
Yeah. Hey. Yeah.
I'll never forget that on the X. That was on the X Files show in one of the episodes.
Right there. There's the band of all bands.
Oh no! I'm glad Eminem murdered them.
Like when I heard "Hey Man, nice shot," I stopped everything to find out what
Yeah,
it
I'm
was.
starring that comment.
Pixies. They say that a lot of '90s band took their style from Pixies.
Man, Pixies straight up is Nirvana before Nirvana.
That's what
Pixies are
say.
badass live. I saw the
Yeah.
Pixies with Weezer a few years ago.
That's what people even I can't
Like their hit song is such a hit song, it makes up for any wrong.
I don't get stuck on this.
like Kurt Cobain. I wasn't really big on Kurt Cobain.
Which Limp Bizkit, Chad Cave? $3 bill, y'all are
I don't like Limp
I
Bizkit.
forget
at
what
all.
the name of
Dude,
the
Or their
$3 Billy
newest.
All was fucking.
it was a good. It was before they sold the fuck out.
On Faith.
Well, that's
Hey,
all I heard about the
I
Black
thought
album.
Nookie was my high school. So
How did you feel about the Black album?
I think he changed the way he used to sing, because prior to that, on that Black album, he started doing the more, like I can't like I fucking.
Oh, Limp. I fucking read Limp Bizkit.
Oh yeah, started singing differently compared to like from Injustice for All back. But I do like the Black album. But back then, I had the tape, and I liked the B side more than the A side until I got the CD. So everything that, like of Wolf and Man, I think is on that part.
Yeah, I mean, you don't have to like him, but you put in the Black album, and it's like banger after banger.
You're right.
Banger after banger after banger.
You're right. I mean,
Well, and I see Lopez with it because if you were a huge Metallica fan prior to that,
Yeah.
it was you heard the Black album, you were like,
it's instant fall off.
you were like,
It's like, did they just sell out?
what did they just do?
Lump.
They just-
Yeah, like I remember in fucking school.
I think of Gump Saddle.
We're like, wait a minute.
Park.
Thanks, Weird Al.
Sell out, and that's what everybody thought. Like he started to sing different.
He's Gump.
Yeah,
Is
but
he inbred?
Weird
They
Al
tried
had
to
a
go
good album.
back. They tried to go back to that sound with Saint Anger, and it just didn't work.
oh, that's got to be one of the worst.
Our Lady Peace. They had a fucking.
Ever.
I
great
agree.
album,
Chat
too.
Master of Puppets was probably like Metallica's masterpiece album, but
Yeah, I like
the
it.
Black album was like most
Neutral
everybody's
Milk
first album.
Hotel.
I
I've
think
never
the
listened
Black
to it,
album made them commercially famous.
yes.
Yes.
Blew them up. Like even my even Nirvana, that era couldn't wipe them away. They stayed. Metallica was, dude. They were better than that whole '80s era. They were strong, man. But once that came out, to this day, there's two rock songs like I'm tired of listening to and I won't listen to. That's Inner Sandman and Smells Like Teen Spirit. I can't do it. It's like I'm just tired of them.
Dude,
My
that's a
It smells
bad
like Teen
album right
Spirit,
there.
man. When
Yeah.
Bill Nye did that
Dude, Joe
cover
Dude,
to Smell Like
he
Teen
gets a star
Spirit,
for that comment.
amazing.
Suffer is probably one of the best albums out there.
I thought
the
that
show
Two
turned into
Princes
rock.
song. Who did the Two Princes?
Spin Doctors.
Spin Doctors.
Oh,
I was like, is this
Fuck
like
outta here
the
with Spin
good
Doctors.
version of
Spin
Nirvana? Like, is this like the like is Nirvana the villain and Spin Doctors is like the good guys? Because this is like Smells Like Teen Spirit in a positive major chord progression. It's the same fucking chords.
Spin Doctors and Counting Crows and Hooting the Blowfish could suck balls.
I saw the Spin Doctors. I saw them with Soul Asylum and the Screaming Trees.
Oh, Soul Asylum. Fuck.
Oh,
Yeah, what? They're one hit wonder. You know what? That's what I was going to suggest. Can we? No, but modern.
Counting Crows. What are you listening to? Train to?
Garbage. Train is garbage. The modern. God damn it! Thank you, Harmon. I forgot because I hate Counting Crow. Fuck the. No, it was one hit wonders for modern rock bands.
Without this band right here, you never would have seen Blink 182.
Chumbawamba.
Oh, hey, come, hey,
And Blink 182 is hot garbage.
Sublime, come on, man. Sublime.
No love for
Hot
Sum
garbage.
41.
Sublime
band
had
ever.
one album, and that's it. So it's I can't determine.
Right, but still, a lot of people copy that style afterwards.
Sublime is.
I mean, it's just
I've
like
said this before on
the
this
music
show.
that you make when you look at sand long
It's for
enough.
douchey white people to say, "I like reggae and smoke pot."
Or what? Sublime?
Yeah.
Yes.
It's
They are, dude.
Well, you guys.
90% of their songs are other people's songs. I don't know if you guys know that, but almost
No.
all their songs are somebody
The
else.
greatest song I've heard by a group that does that shit is Slightly Stupid.
Oh,
they've
another
got one
stupid
song,
band.
one fucking song that I find Closer to the Sun. That's my favorite song and only song I like.
That's a good band right there, James.
That's
Addiction.
a good band.
Radiohead.
Radio.
Yeah, Radiohead.
Did you know that? Okay, real quick, the Rock took over the fuck, but Radiohead has 2 albums.
Silverchair.
There's a list. It's the Beatles. There's a Beatles album. There's the Pink Floyd. I think it's the Who, and there's 2 Radiohead albums that are on the most critically acclaimed top 10 list of rock albums. And I know
I'm sure it's probably like U2's Joshua Tree, Abbey Road by the
No.
Beatles.
No U2. No U2.
No U2, really?
No,
Not
it's
even.
the Beatles. It's the Beatles. It's a Pink Floyd album.
It's probably Dark Side of the Moon by Pink Floyd.
Probably. I think. And
never
2
even listened to
Radiohead,
that.
which is OK Computer. I can't remember the other one. And I was going to pull that up. And
Is it In Rainbows?
Forget it. In Rainbows
In Rainbows.
is a phenomenal album.
I was proud of my son when he came out and said, "Dad, I really like the Descendants," and I was like, "Good boy."
Radiohead, solid album. But don't we have like other stuff to talk about here though?
Yeah, we can go. We can start.
You're
we
the
can go
one
with
taking us
something.
down this
Yeah.
path.
It's like you're getting uncomfortable talking about music here.
Right,
Oh,
the
man,
guy.
where are we
Kyle
moving?
keep up with that.
Yeah, what the hell? I don't
Kyle,
want to change the
man.
subject, but
I like turtles.
I gotta remember. I got a book to give away.
I like turtles.
Kyle was the one with that great. Kyle, we got to do that idea before we move on.
All right. Let's get into best and worst covers of the week.
on the car.
Look at Jack.
Starting off our worst covers of the week, we got Amazing Spider-Man 2225 copy. That is, that's. I was gonna pick that cover too. I'm glad you did, Kyle, because that cover is hot doo doo.
That's the "How's My Ass Taste" cover.
Yeah.
On a
But,
villain, that might not even mean anything later.
Even besides that, this whole
Like
part
it's fighting
right here,
Transformers.
the legs, is just.
He looked like he's ready to be taken.
He was warming up. He was warming up to keep up with Sam.
Mm-hmm. Like he's just there for the stay.
This artist is like, dude, he can go. He's hit or miss. Bachalo.
Yeah.
It's tough.
Next up, we got Batman, Superman, World's Finest 13, the Jesus Moreno, and Lucas Shazam Fury with the Gods cardstock cover.
That's a terrible cover. Like, who are those? Like Shazam? That's not Shazam.
No, that's like
That's fake Shazam.
This shit arm.
Shazam.
Yeah,
Shazam.
Well, you guys don't like?
Hey,
You
Shazam,
guys
that's
don't like
Shazam.
DC's Power Rangers?
It's just
that's yeah.
It's just bad. I don't know. It just shows, like we used to bitch a lot about interior covers not showing like where they would not draw faces. Remember, they were not drawing faces for a while on smaller panels. And I think this is kind of that vibe. Like as you get further away, like the faces, and then like, dude, like Shazam's. Look at what the fuck is wrong with Shazam's face.
Yeah, it doesn't look like Zachary Levi at all.
Bad.
It looks like Dean Cain.
Were they trying to put some shadowing on his face? I don't know. She said no hot dudes this week.
Next up, we got Darkwing Duck number 3, the Adolfo Virgin cover. That's hot garbage to me because, like, how's he standing on this ladder? Like, his foot isn't even on the rungs.
He's got double sticky tape.
Well, let's not think too hard about it, because I mean he's a duck.
Defies gravity right there. Like, this is phoned in. Next up, we got Catwoman 53 at the David Nakayama cover. Surprised that a David Nakayama cover is on there.
I looked at that earlier and I'm like, man, like that's a name I've heard before too.
What's with the ears going on there, man?
Yeah.
It's like they're swollen.
This part here is like, her chesticles are like, do you want to see my boobies? Like,
he's like,
just
this
the way
is
her
Star
like
Wars. We're not
outfit is set up.
She's got that. She's got one of those vinyl.
I did this in pen.
She looks like Maleficent.
Ducks don't have figures.
Ducks. Don't get me started on ducks.
How does Miles Ross stick to walls wearing Air Jordans?
That's a good question.
That's a solid question.
Best covers of the week. We got the pop-up John Clark cover.
Dude, that's sick.
That is
I like
pretty
that.
awesome.
I wish I could find that book, but it's like off publishing.
Yeah, that's pretty
wild. What is this called? What? Exhibit?
Exhibit A, the gruesome granny.
You want some candy?
I think that's awesome. That's an awesome cover. Test here.
It is.
Next up, we got Star Wars Darth Vader 32 Return of the Jedi 40th anniversary cover.
Man.
I thought the Vader cover was better.
There was a Vader cover with like, it was like a negative space almost.
Well, no, it's like the one I like has got his like lightsaber out and there's like dudes being vaporized in it.
I just love me some Palpatine, man.
There's
all right, you can love whatever you need to love.
It was like negative space, negative white space with the stormtroopers behind him. I don't know if that's
good.
Next up, we got the DC Deceased War of the Undead Gods 7 Ben Oliver homage cardstock cover. I just like the purple rain card.
This
has been like since it was done originally for the.
It's been done so many times. Yeah,
it's been done so many times since it's one of the reasons why I skipped over it because
me too.
It's there's better homages to and I think
these homages are inspiration for me. I like the idea of homage.
Didn't it make the top 10 list? I know nobody watches it, but could have swore I saw it on there.
I just go through and look for books I have.
Wouldn't doubt it.
No.
You did.
But yeah, the original is the best one for the Purple Rain, the actual Purple Rain homage cover. Yeah.
Prince is an icon.
When I heard that song, I'm like, why did everybody love this song?
Song's so good.
Because they were getting some that night, or
Purple Rain? No.
Yeah. I mean, was that like a taking her home song?
Just a great
before Marco.
Because it wasn't a banger. Like,
just a good
like
song.
Jam. Fucking jam.
I still think they should put the barcodes on the back of covers.
Yeah, I tend
They,
to
they
agree.
need to
with
get
you.
them off the front cover and onto the back.
The next
Yeah,
up, we got
transient.
Grimm #9, the 25 copy Shishido cover. I just love
Yeah.
the way
Is
that
anybody,
looks with the skull in the background and all the hands like
anybody still
coming up.
reading this? Anybody reading it? I went
No.
up to issue 4 and stopped.
I mean, her left arm's broken after that, and so is her wrist.
Is
What are you
she
doing?
traveling
Doing
across the river Styx?
I hope she had the coin.
Got a scythe in your pocket?
You won't,
I can see it.
you won't make
Dope
it.
skull cover though.
It is. Then we got big news and anime time.
Bow.
No, are we? Or maybe it's coming up. I don't know. I didn't look at the slides. All right, big news and anime. Where is your bumper, Sam?
That I wish I could star that comment.
Which one?
I don't know. I didn't look at the slides.
Oh,
What?
I didn't look at the order. I was going to ask Lopez, aren't we doing no Punisher review this week? But I didn't look at the order. So
We can do it next. I mean, it's
Yeah, I got it.
I sold my Spider-Man fucking finally.
Remember, I want to give away this book though. We got to figure out how to. I love giving away shit, you know.
The first person that puts a band that I really like in the chat wins.
I
Monticello.
give it to Tyson, bro. But I don't know. Go ahead, Sam. Sorry, sir.
All right,
I just sent him a couple books today.
I apologize, Sam. Go ahead.
Well, it's not just you. I mean, everyone's chit chatting. That's fine. But we got.
And then this one time, you know what happened? No, I'm just kidding.
Hey, bad cat.
We got this key visual for the 7th season of My Hero Academia. If you guys are not aware, the manga is wrapping up. It's got probably estimating about a year left. And the 7th season is coming into the second to last arc. And it is going to be airing in spring of 2024. So look for it second quarter 2024.
Sweet. I like it.
Anvil.
And then for you guys who love kaiju stories, we've got a new anime coming to Netflix called Gamera Rebirth. Gamera is going to be taking on 5 kaiju all at once. We don't have a particular date yet, although it is confirmed to be released this year.
Isn't five kaiju its own manga?
It's a porno too.
There's a manga called 5 Kaiju.
No, kaiju number 8.
Okay. I knew there was a kaiju, one with kaiju in the name. So.
Yeah.
Dude, I dropped a kaiju today. Whoa.
Shit roared, huh?
Sounded like
left the
Sam.
kaiju
needs
on the
to.
bed.
It sounds like Sam really needs to drop a kaiju.
One that brings a tear to your eye. Those are the best.
Artman missed it because he was too busy fighting with the.
Well, I could.
You've
They were giving me what I wanted to have. They were like, "Okay, we don't need all that shit we asked
You don't need all that.
Give us
Then
a
our
pass.
last anime is the WTF manga of the week, which is Build King. Comes to you courtesy of the creator of Toriko. Build King. Build King is about 2 brothers who battle living houses, living structures, with their construction skills and their construction weapons. One of them has a vigor hammer that can destroy and also build anything. He's basically the manga version of Fix It Felix. This one didn't last very long. Unfortunately, I thought it was a pretty interesting premise. It only lasted 3 volumes, and then it was canceled. But I thought it was a really interesting one. Gone too soon, unfortunately. So,
Did it teach you how to build houses and stuff? Like, I know they do that shit over there. They teach you shit in their shows.
no, it's not a slice of life educational manga, though there are those that exist.
Is That whole body one.
This was more building as the theme of the fantasy world that they're in. If Toriko was about cooking, this one was about building, but in the same vein, you're not going to learn anything about cooking from Toriko, just
It's
like
not
you're not
Bob
going to
the
learn
Builder.
anything about building from Build King.
What was the one where they were like white blood cells and red blood cells? And you're like, fuck, I'm learning. God dang it.
Cells at Work is that one. That one's called.
It's like, wait a second. This is education.
You're like,
I thought
are my blood
that
cells
manga was called
are my cells
Defiant,
really
the
that
Magic
sexy?
Johnson
Oh my
story.
gosh. Yeah.
It's like, man, those white blood cells. Seem pretty
Man,
cool.
those white blood cells.
It's like, what? I'm learning about health. Turn the shit off.
Here, this message is for you, Darth.
Darth,
I love winning without trying.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's basically it for the manga.
Okay, let's do comic reviews. I'll start. I'll do one real quick before.
Comic reviews.
Okay, so I'm gonna do Samurai Doggy number 4. This one's fucked up.
I wonder if he's gotten paid yet.
I hope so.
When's he coming back?
He said what? Issue 6. And we haven't got there yet. We've only got to issue 4.
Ducking our calls. We'll find you.
Okay, so where this left off was it's always at a fight. And this is the kid that he's got with him. And he saved him. And they've gone through. Now he's like, let's have fun, let's have fun. And what happens to him is I just want to get through it. Everything you think everything's okay, happy moment, gets him this balloon. He's like, I want to take you to my house, I want to get you dinner, just to say thank you.
Well, this is taking an awkward turn.
Dressing him up.
And so as they're getting there, and they're like,
You don't wine and dine.
yeah. Why don't you put some lipstick on me before you fuck me, Mom? I like to be wine and dine before I'm fucked. But so he's walking him home. Everything's going good. And they show up at his house, and he's about to say his name, and his mom comes out, and just as he's about to say his name,
My name is Kid.
robot smashes him, dude. Fucking steps on him.
That fucking sucks.
So the kid protector's now dead.
The kid's dead?
Yeah.
What?
But you do get to find out his name.
shit.
It is Cairo.
It was Cairo. Or who?
And so he's like,
Fucking annihilated.
yeah.
Dude.
So he's like, they
Props
start
to
laughing
that guy
about it because
for
they're in
making
this
that.
they're in this huge fucking machine thing. So then Samurai Doggy gets pissed. And fucking he even puts on headphones. He's like, fuck this shit. I'm doing this shit with headphones on. And then he just goes to town on it. He kills them all each one by one. Cuts all their fucking heads off. And then after he kills them all, he goes after the actual machine. As you can see, he just fucking destroys it. Tears it apart. And the person that was actually in the machine controlling it, it's his brother. It's Maltese.
Dun, dun, dun.
So the plot fucking thickens here. But yeah,
Dude, didn't I call that? Didn't I call that when he was on the show? I feel like I called this kind of heel turn.
You probably did. But yeah, that's what happens. Boop. So that's the next issue. But Samurai Doggy's the shit. Yeah, poor kid. Let's go back to that. We gotta see that one more time. It's like I just want you to come home and have dinner with my family.
I haven't seen what he's done recently. Like I know he had a music video. Or he did something within the last few months. But I was gonna ask if when he put headphones on, I was like, I wonder if he did some music or some shit like that.
Wow.
Slump.
Dude, right in front of his mom, dude, he gets fucking stepped on by a huge fucking robot.
That sucks.
And they just laugh. So
Those eyes.
so now I can't wait till issue 6 now because I can't wait to get him back on. Because obviously there's gonna be some fucked up shit. You know what I mean? It must get real fucked up after this.
You're up, Lopez.
Nice. All right, Punisher issue 5. This is an easy one, quick one.
Do you have slides?
Huh?
Nothing.
Dead silence. All right.
I think we mentioned Jonathan Majors doing his
dude, that sucks, man. That's what I was looking at right now.
letting his
You know,
nuts
Disney, they're not
hang.
fucking around. He will get. They can't recast him.
Yeah, that's a big.
That's what I was
deal.
saying. Just do the WB like they're doing with Ezra, and just fucking roll with it, man, and just
That way, he
Just your
is
guys to
a
keep 'em.
monster. Of an
Everybody's
actor.
like on edge, working
He's a
with
monster
him.
of an actor, dude. I just watched that Western that he did with. It was an all black cast. It was fucking dope as fuck with Idris Elba and Regina King, who's another great actress. I've loved her since 227. I hope they don't cancel him, dude, but it's already cleared and fine. Excellent. All right, Punisher 5, quick and easy. So, okay, so Frank kills the
already cleared and fine.
He's cleared and fine. So, like, I guess he's cleared of charges, hopefully.
Is he Ezra Miller? Or...
maybe it wasn't what we thought it was. Who knows? All right, so Frank. Okay, so real quick, Punisher number 5.
They weren't who we thought they were. We let them off the hook.
And go. Frank kills the archpriestess because he tries to leave because, he knows she's out of control. But he can't leave because if he leaves, his wife will be killed. So it goes a lot back to his backstory when he was in high school. So Frank was a loner. Remember, he had already committed his first murder by the time he was in high school. It doesn't specifically say if he's in junior high or high school. But there's a kid being bullied in school. Bullied. His head gets put in the toilet. Oh, there we go. Slide. So Frank obviously defends the kid from being bullied, and then him and the bullied kid become friends. Good friends. So Frank, there you go. He tries to whack the archpriestess. Doesn't work. She heals. All because she took it upon herself to execute the family of some of the random goons that they're soldiers and stuff. So here he tries to leave with her. She's like, we're out of here. He's like, we're out of here. Let's go, blah, blah, blah. But the further she gets from their base, she weakens and she'll die. So at that point, they go back. Archpriestess breaks that down to him. So there you go. But when they're in school, the kid that he protected from being bullied is actually the one who hooks him up with his wife. There it is. Fucking, I hate bullies, bro. Even as a kid, I can stand them. Look at that. Look Frank with the brass knuckles. He's not fucking around, dude. Yeah. Get him, Frank.
Whoop his ass with a deadly weapon.
Yeah. And look, there's a little nerd. Got love for nerds. They become boys. Look at him. Even fucked him up in gym class. So now, obviously, nobody can fuck with the kid or Frank, or there'll be consequences to pay. And, they become homies, kicking it now. Yeah. You guys hear that? Yeah. No, you're not. So they're playing hockey. And look, Frank's a beast at hockey. Who knew? Fucking people up in hockey. And he could beat people up fairly. There's the chick. There's his wife, Maria. Maria sees Frank. They see each other. Looks like love at first sight. But Frank being the shy type, he doesn't make the move. So the kid that he protected from, I should have wrote his name down, from being bullied, slipped Maria a note, which you'll see later on. Look at Maria's all in love with Frank. I don't blame him. Blame her. There it is. Look, looking out for his boy. Drops a note. There you go. Next thing you know, they're making out. That's right, Frank. Get your money.
Get your money.
Get your money.
That's right. Okay, right here.
Wait, go up real quick.
Huh?
Look, there's Matt at a hockey game.
Yep.
The Devils.
All the way to the right.
And this is the sucky part, right? Because this shit kind of happens, right? So Frank's got a girl, so he forgets about his buddy, the nerd. Man,
What Matt does to me all the time.
yeah. Now he
The
feels
girl,
kind of
he
left
forgot about
out,
the nerd.
which sucks, which opens up a
Rose before hose, man.
yeah.
Right?
Well, I don't know.
Don't save her.
So unfortunately for Frank, the bullies invite his buddy to go out, right? And so they fucking murdered him, dude. They murdered him, and they planted fucking alcohol in the crime scene, car being flipped over, and they let him bleed to death. And that's Frank's homie, the only homie Frank had in high school, right? A few days later, Frank fucking kills them all, bro. It doesn't show it, but it says Maria's telling them, at this point, everybody that the kids were missing are gone. So Frank killed them all for killing his buddy. Then she tells him here that I'm pregnant. And there's Frank getting rid of destroying the evidence.
What was in that kiss?
The kid, oh, yeah. Yeah. It just,
Frank's that good.
yeah, he's not fucking
Or
around.
there was a third shooter.
Yeah. And then, so that, his future wife gets pregnant. He goes off to war. There you go. Obviously she's kind of blackmailing him because she knows that he loves his wife and that'll keep him being a slayer. And so he has to go back or his wife. And it's the same back and forth. Man, you're the king slayer. You're everything to us, et cetera, et cetera.
Etc. Etc.
Dude, that's my favorite part about anything is et cetera, et cetera. That's how you know it's good.
I mean, dude, I don't. Again, I mean, it's probably the last review I do, but I look. But we can keep going. But if you're a Punisher fan, it's fucking good, dude. And dude, I think there's Ares.
Oh,
yeah.
Cut his fucking head off.
Yeah, he's not fucking around, bro. Is the evidence
sick?
Yeah.
Oh fuck.
Yeah, dude.
Frank just vaporizing dudes.
He's like, dude. Again, that's why I say I don't know where this is. It's ongoing, so I don't know what Jason Aaron has planned. But the last issue was dope, man. I put that up on Instagram when they all come for him, and there's Ares coming in. So the next issue, him and Ares go fucking toe to toe.
The Punisher shall be redeemed.
Nice.
Dude, again, if there's anybody in the chat, if you like Punisher, if you read him enough to where he's a good character, you enjoy reading his books, this is one you got to get, man. It just adds so many layers to his backstory. It's fucking great. And dude, to me, he's like worse than he's ever been. Like he's like literally just out murking motherfuckers with no remorse.
Tyson says, "Is the evidence of a pregnancy? Is the evidence for pregnancy?"
The next, I think, if I remember correctly, the next issue it goes in deeper to him and his wife. But I think there's something coming along. I think there's something they're gonna, and I hope
there definitely is something coming.
Oh, right, yeah. Well, no, it's really good, dude, because they're in marriage counseling. You know what I mean? And he's like,
that's probably a very good issue.
No, it just adds layers to him, dude. Like, he came back from war, he's not the same. But if he's always been who he is, which is like that's why the archpriestess is just so fucking in love with him and wants him to be the King Slayer. But I think there's something coming up, and I hope they go that way with his wife. Because now his wife is starting to figure shit out, like, wait a minute. You know what I mean? Like, she's always known who he was, right? So I think I think she might accept the fact that, you know what I mean? Hey, fuck it. He's my husband. It is what he is, who he is, and I'm gonna
So the
roll.
Sopranos.
Because Captain America, Wolverine, Moon Knight, Doctor Strange, and Black Widow roll up on him in the last issue, 11. And I can't wait for issue 12. I wish it was bi-weekly. But they roll up on him, so I gotta see how, because Freddy's got powers. You can't kill him. It's got fucking like demonized bullets and shit, dude. You know, he's unstoppable right now. So excellent, really excellent book.
Great review, Lopez.
Yeah, good
Thank you
job,
very
man.
much, Matt. Thank you
Make
for
that book interesting. I don't want
Yes.
to pick it up because I want to hear your review of it. So
Yeah, me too.
nice.
Yeah, the
right.
articles of Majors doesn't make him sound very good. He's not in jail though. He's out.
Is he?
Yeah, that's New York. That's New York for you.
Was it his
They
wife?
just say it says New York City says that Majors, star of Creed and Ant-Man, was involved in a domestic dispute with a 30-year-old woman. Police responded around 11 a.m. to a 911 call inside an apartment in the
It's his
Manhattan
girlfriend.
neighborhood of Chelsea.
She's 30.
It's his girlfriend that
The
Chelsea's
victim
a
informed
liar.
police she was assaulted. A spokesman for the NYPD said in a statement, officers placed the 33-year-old male into custody without incident. The victim sustained minor injuries to her head and neck and was removed to an area hospital in stable condition. He was no longer in police custody as of Saturday night, the spokesman confirmed. And then a representative for Majors denied any wrongdoing by the actor, saying he has done nothing wrong. We look forward to clearing his name and clearing this up.
Wow, that's the
She never hit a woman.
because you know Bob Iger ain't playing right now. Fucking fire him.
But what did she do?
And that was as of 26 minutes ago.
Nice. He's a monster, bro.
I can't got no dick.
He was the only good thing about Ant-Man.
they'll just replace him with Urkel.
Hmm. That dude's so good of an actor. He's like, can't replace him. That's
Yeah,
how
I
good
think,
he is.
I think
Man.
he's probably just roided out, man.
Maybe, but you know, if you got money, you can, you know, they put you on those diets where you don't need nothing, and they got those personal trainers that'll cut all that shit.
People are not having
Not true,
superhero
man.
fatigue.
Not true, man.
Just watched that thing on Disney Plus with Thor.
Even with those trainers, they're putting them on a cycle, on a T cycle.
I need to get put on one of those then.
Me too.
A cycle.
Get shredded.
Yeah,
That's
you
the only way they
cycle
can get that big that fast.
No, Joe, there isn't.
I'm on a T cycle also. Tenders.
You don't.
I'm on a Tendy cycle.
Yeah,
You're on a
what
Tinder
species,
cycle?
what
What?
species is worse?
You're
You
not tell Aaron.
don't fuck
Tendies.
over each
Chicken
other.
tendies.
Oh,
Dude,
yeah, I'm getting hungry.
chicken tendies.
Are you guys watching that show? You,
My wife does.
What is
dude.
it about?
You like that
shit
one?
is- Yeah, I started watching it. It's fucked up, dude. Everything about it is fucked up.
I don't
What
like
is
the
it?
actor, dude. He just bores me. Like I just.
Hey, that's
She
gonna be
likes
your
it.
new.
She says it's
That's your
great.
new doctor's. Your Steven. God damn it! I can't think
Like
tonight.
Richards?
Yes, thank you.
Yeah.
That's your new Reed Richards. So you better
Reed
show some
Richards.
fucking
Dude,
respect. to him.
that's dude.
Who?
I like that
What?
the whole show is pretty much you're just listening to him think.
Yeah.
Like
And
I really liked it, and he's just a creep, dude. Dude, it's
I'm watching The Servant right now by M. Night Shyamalan. It's all right.
Shalom,
I like it, man.
Lama lama ding dong.
shalom, twist.
You
All
said
right. Well,
What
first
was the show you
appearances
said
this
you're
week,
watching?
real quick. We got Milestone's 30th anniversary special. You got the first appearance of Static Beyond, an older version of Virgil Hawkins.
Homage cover.
Homage to the Flash. Yep. We got Dawn of DC Superman #2, first appearance of Marilyn Moonlight, the Spirit of Metropolis, and the first full appearance of Graph. And then She-Hulk, you got the first appearance of Scoundrel.
that part.
And that's it. We're going to Movie Wars. Woo!
All right, movie wars.
I didn't mean to cut you off, Lopez.
No.
Yeah, you
Is
did.
that Bartel?
If you could tell,
is
he's in a
Bartel.
hurry now.
No, I'm not.
No, Matt is.
Oh,
I'm not in a hurry. I just was
You gotta
sitting
go to
there
the
and wanted to
bathroom.
get through that because it's like 3 slides. So I want to get on to more interesting stuff like movie wars.
Yeah, whatever. So last week we had with Movie Wars, we had Batman Begins versus Iron Man, and you guys were right.
Batman.
Iron Man won.
What? I'm
So
a
this
Marvel
week,
guy, but Batman Begins is better.
this week I'm doing
And the
Iron Man versus the Crow.
Ooh,
Oh,
no.
good lord.
The Crow is a cult classic.
Yeah.
I wanted
Yeah, but
Iron Man to be
Iron
beat.
Man has broad appeal.
I remember the soundtrack for the.
Oh,
Crow.
yeah.
I don't remember the soundtrack exactly. I do remember people talking.
Nah,
about
dude,
it.
when
One
he
of the best Cure songs is on that soundtrack.
yes. Remember when he just walks into the room when they're all there and he
Mhm.
just jumps up on the table and he just
I never saw the movie.
Crosses his legs and
that fucking I have
then he died.
yeah. I hope the remake is good, man. I like that actor. One of the Sarsgaards.
Mhm.
Man,
So
Bill
I mean,
Skarsgård.
I got the Crow all the way. The Iron Man's great; it's one of my favorites. But the Crow, man. I mean,
I don't know.
I was so excited to walk into the movie theater and see that. On the Friday night
1995, right? 95?
95, 94. Yeah.
That was fucking
I was in
great.
Catholic school.
So
So was I.
Were you teaching that time?
No. I was getting battled. Yeah, I gotta go with
Wow.
the Crow, man. Iron Man.
I thought that was Father Lopez.
Huh?
I thought it was a funny joke.
No.
Lopez, you got some pussy behind you again.
Yeah, it's my cat, dude.
No, my Catholic school ended in 8th grade. That's when they stopped. So you might have been in high school.
Yes, he did, Cosmic. He died on the scene we were just talking about.
Oh, is that the scene where he
That's because he jumps up on the table.
Yeah.
And then that whole shootout starts.
Yeah.
And yeah, that's the scene that he died in.
It's
one of the best fucking gunfight scenes.
What? Yeah, dude, easy.
Real,
what's the line? It doesn't rain all the time, or what is it?
It can't rain all the time.
Yeah.
So
that's a fuck, dude.
It's a badass movie.
Rapid Fire. Was it Rapid Fire? Brandon Lee. That was a good one too. Iron Man should have won, dude. Batman Begins is a better movie.
I think so
That
too.
really fucked my brother up. He was upset about that.
Gwyneth Paltrow.
All right, Matt.
Next up, we got Cartoon Wars. We're still coming to the end of our March Madness bracket. We had our finalists. So we had South Park and Futurama were in a tight squeeze, but South Park finished it out. And we had The Simpsons handedly beating Ren and Stimpy. As you can see, 77% to 23% with 81 votes.
Yeah, I gotta go vote for Stimpy.
That should have been 100% Matt Groening in the finals.
Yeah.
Dude,
And
that
the
would have been an
next
awesome
one-
battle there.
Here's how it was close. 79 votes. Futurama at 49% to South Park's 51%.
Dude,
So
yes,
we got
Family was
our
close.
final matchup is South Park versus
Ooh,
The Simpsons.
that's
for
tough.
The
I will be back.
Madness.
I got South Park, man.
South Park is awesome, but there's so many years of great Simpsons quotes. And just great. It's.
And they guessed the future.
In The Simpsons, they were never really like turn that off.
But The Simpsons have
You're not watching that.
really long.
Yeah.
Well, stayed their welcome.
Yeah.
And
Oh,
South Park is still
years.
relevant and funny.
Yeah, I agree, man.
Dude, South Park is.
I haven't watched South Park in years.
I love it when he's
Dude, I
trying to
love
please
South
Alexa.
My wife hates South Park with a passion. She like because
My
I always turn it on and like because I always get up way before my alarm and South Park's always
be
on
back.
right before the sex toy commercial comes on. And
The sex toy infomercials.
Dude,
yeah,
I don't know, man. I stopped watching Simpsons in the 90s.
Come for the sex toy commercial, stay for South Park.
South Park is a fucking.
God, that's gonna be a tough one, man.
What's the fat dude's name in South Park?
Homer?
Cartman.
Cartman, dude.
Cartman. When he
He's
makes
the
his
best douchebag on the planet.
yeah, dude. When he makes it's the Radiohead episode where he makes the other kids eat their parents.
Yes, where he makes Scott
Yeah.
Kinnaman eat his mom and dad. Yeah.
Yeah, dude. Yeah.
I miss
Yeah.
your parents.
Yeah.
Oh, let me taste your tears. Let me taste those tears, Scott.
Fuck yeah.
Cartman is the best douchebag. God,
Kyle, you remind me never to piss off Cartman.
so awesome. Just like I was just watching the one where he got the $1 million and Kyle was so pissed he was dying from a hemorrhoid because of it, and he bought the theme park and he didn't let anybody in.
Yep.
Woo! And he made the commercial. I'm a theme park and none of you can come. It's just awesome.
Dan, chat Hartman's favorite thing, AI episode last week or 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
Where they were using the AI to fucking respond to their girlfriends so they didn't have to pay attention to them.
Dude, day after that, Holmberg was doing it, and he was sending him out to his wife and everybody. I'm so sorry that you tripped and you hurt your ankle. For such a loving person to have that happen to you, he was like what the AI was saying. It was hilarious. I mean, Cosmic, you might not be wrong there. We probably might have a tie. But South Park is just, I love The Simpsons forever, but I just think South Park with just how blunt it is.
Yeah, it's more my humor than The Simpsons. Honestly, The Simpsons, I don't even think I really got into it that much. I mean, I watch it here and there, but
dude,
it used to be. It used to be. You don't make friends with salad. You don't make friends with salad. I mean, there's so much great stuff from The Simpsons, but
I like the only episodes I really like. Honestly, is Lisa when she's. It's kind of like the riff on The Godfather. Whatever kid likes her, and it's kind of like The Godfather Part 1 where they close the door and he's like Michael Corleone is being made, and it closes the door. I don't even know the character name of the kid.
I mean, like the Treehouse of Horrors is a staple for Halloween. They've just.
Yeah, but South Park is more like adult humor.
The episode where the white homeless guy thought he was Michael Jackson.
It's your birthday. The comic book dude.
But when Michael
South Park
Jackson
did have a successful video game.
Yeah. Stop, leave me alone.
Dude, if you go back and watch the first season,
the children. The children. Dude, the
South
best
Park
episode of
game
South
is so
Park
good.
is still the Fun with Weapons episode where they hit Butters in the eye with a ninja star and they dress him up like a dog. Or the Make Love Not Warcraft episode.
Yeah, where they sit there, they're hammering energy drinks and killing land so that they can build up
his
they get all
wrist
fat.
thing on,
Yeah.
flicking away. Come on, hot pocket, mom.
Why don't you get this
bathroom? Bathroom.
Yeah,
And she brings him the fucking bedpan
Yes.
and he like shits all over.
Carmen, you need to get this nice Toshiba pad. It's cheaper. Why? You want people to think I'm poor?
Oh, the one where what's his name? The dog whisperer comes. That's one of my favorites.
Caesar Mulan.
Yeah, it's like
he goes on Dr. Phil. Mama fucked me. So
it's a leash on him.
Douchebag, it's so funny. All right, my hot chick of the week.
There we go.
Is Emma Kodos. Whoa, hello. Hi.
Who is this?
These are like top heavy every week.
Well, yeah, but then they're fake.
It's like how do they do any sports?
I don't even know who she is.
Yeah, can we get her natural at least?
Kudos.
A bit thicker, like more
Is that
truly voluptuous.
Do you really
She
know who
likes
she is?
walks on the
No.
beach, tennis, like yeah, right.
is that the alien from The Simpsons daughter? Kudos?
I'm gonna have to pass again. Like every hot chick,
What?
I just pass.
You're racist.
No, I like them natural. Oh, like natural. I like them having
You
stretch
don't
marks.
like any white women.
No, I do. You know, Come on. Been there, done that numerous
He's a
times. But
dirty blonde.
I just like them natural, man, with stretch marks, bro.
She's a model, man.
Yeah, too thin. Just and then fake boobs. It's like,
Lopez says, I can count too many ribs. Not
They
for
aren't
me.
fake.
Someone get that girl a sandwich.
bro,
I
some
need some-
thickness.
I need some
They aren't
fishing.
fake.
Yeah, get a little cellulite on the legs, man. Make it normal looking.
Fiber on her
That's
bone.
when you're going to see Lopez's wife hand just come smack him in the back of the head.
Yeah. They're up top. My kids are driving her crazy.
Palms his head like a basketball.
You been a loco.
And then the what the fuck story of the week is Heinz searches for a man who survived for a month at sea on ketchup. They want to give him a free buck.
Because they wouldn't what?
I can't even read it. Let me bring it up.
It says Heinz is on the lookout. See what we did there for a man who survived for a month at sea on ketchup. So they want to give him a free boat. The man Elvis Francisco became adrift on his boat after it floated away while he was performing maintenance on it in December of 2022. Francisco, 42, who lived on a small island of St. Martin, was unable to navigate back to shore as the boat got caught in a sudden outburst of bad weather. I tried to go back to port, but I lost track because it took me a while to mount the sail and fix the sail, he said. I called my friends, my coworkers. I tried to contact me, but they lost service. There was nothing else I could do than sit and wait. After releasing the paramedic he was in, Francisco wrote, predicament. I can't read it either. It's super small.
Yeah, realize
predicament he was in. Francisco wrote help on the back of his boat. He waited 24 days to be rescued. Then the Colombian Navy found his small vessel, recounted how he survived. Francisco said, I have no good food. I just had a bottle of ketchup that was on the boat, garlic powder, and mage. So I mixed it up with some water. Francisco also used cotton to collect water when it rained.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, so ketchup, you know what that is. Garlic powder, you know what that is. Maggi is like it's like a soy paste. So it's an umami seasoning type
Bear
thing.
Grylls.
Dude, I would have died.
How many days do you think it was until he started
bro, I would have
ketchup?
fucking grass.
I would have gone for the ketchup immediately.
I would have saved it. I would have saved it till I couldn't take the hunger pain.
No, that's not how you do it. Like you need to get those calories in you. They're better in you. You know, consuming it. You're better off with it in your body than not in your body. So if you're in a survival situation, if you're hungry, eat. If you're thirsty, drink, and then when you're out of food, whatever. But you've got to have it in your body stored beforehand. It's better
I got plenty in my body stored.
Yeah, me too.
That's why I drop shit and don't pick it up. I just go back for it later.
I'm hungry right now.
Food. Can you imagine that? Yeah, getting stuck. Fuck, dude. I got ketchup,
Go for double Western.
garlic powder, and some nasty ass paste.
Double
Go for
Western
double Western bacon with cheese right now.
Oh yeah, now you're talking.
Yeah.
Dude.
Tier list burgers.
I mean, how many days do you think before he was like, fuck, I'm dying on this fucking boat.
Take 5 days.
Shit, I would have been hungry within an hour.
The ketchup bottle would be gone.
Be in the glass.
Yeah, he's like fucking fingering the rim to get all the ketchup out of it that he could.
I would have drank salt water, even though it gave me the run.
Isn't that your favorite sex move, Matt?
Oh yeah, it actually is. 100%. Finger the rim. Can't go wrong.
Dude, that would have sucked. That's why you don't go on boats.
Well,
I don't know about cruises, man. They kind of weird me out. I mean, I don't know.
Like
even in the middle of nowhere.
That's actually not
swim, but I can't. I don't know. I'd rather
that's why you don't go on boats.
Die on a plane crash at sea.
You gotta have something to fish with, I guess. PK.
I would have.
You gotta use. You can use your fingers.
Right.
What if he had to use the ketchup?
You're in the ocean. It's not like a minnow pond.
He was on an island, or what? He was just on water.
No,
He
was
wasn't
on a boat.
He wasn't in a
Oh,
motel.
he
Yeah,
was on
drifting in a boat.
So how?
He's
Yeah,
like, I'm on a boat.
You
He
gotta read
can't
that again
fish.
for?
He was stuck at sea, man. He didn't have shit.
I would have.
He acted like he was working.
I would have anchored the boat, jumped in the ocean, and just tried to catch something with my hands.
Fuck that shit. What, like your first day?
Third day,
I'm gonna give it a couple. I'm gonna give it a week.
dude. I would have.
Let
I would have
see if
made.
it
I would
just
have made.
doesn't correct itself.
I would have tried to make a
Punch fish in the
like,
water.
like movies where you like a straw. Find
What
something.
was that? Kids in the hall, or not kids in the hall, but the whitest kids you know, where they're
Hey,
like,
listen,
"We should eat each other." And they
I
start
would have been
eating
trying
each
to
Lopez
jump
other's
into that
dipped his
seagull.
you dip your toe in the water and let the fish come up, and then you just throw the ketchup
There
bottle
you
at
go.
him.
Just beat him.
Yeah.
I've heard college kids say that. That's not,
until you start hearing that noise that comes with.
Dude, I'd be so scared if I heard that
Sorry,
lost
wrong
at sea,
number.
dude. I'd be like, fuck.
You'd be like, "Is that a fucking cello or fucking what is that?"
I'm so scared.
Now we got triple D,
God playing theme
triple D
music.
digital.
All right. So just to update you guys, we have new merch.
doucheball.
We got a new logo, Triple D, Triple Dog, Cerberus logo.
Wish I'd hear some theme music.
If you want to click the slide, it says new merch. It'll bring up the link there.
Why the new logo?
Because we're going to Italy and we need to get
Badass.
jerseys and we
That
wanna-
is what the crotch shot looked like that he got. So he made a new logo out of it.
So my buddy was like, he's wanting to design a new shirt, and he asked me what our spirit animal was, and I said, well, Triple D, 3D, 3-headed, old dog. So I was like, how about a Cerberus logo? And
Natural Triple D.
so we did a Cerberus logo. It doesn't the shirts that we're selling on our Teespring store it does also say Triple D Dodgeball.
Is there a link for that?
Yeah, it's if you click where it says shirts on the slide, it'll bring it up. Or just right there, if you copy that link right there, it'll bring it up.
Are you purring, Lopez?
My cat Thanos.
You didn't get the whole thing. You just got the last little bit.
Oh, my bad. Should act like I've done this before.
Right.
How to get here?
He should
Well,
make
also
it
had a
look
really-
better.
So we're coming up on our trip here pretty soon. We just got a little bit left before we actually leave for Italy. We've got 8 weeks until Italy.
Did you make your budget?
So only half of the people are going to be able to go. So we had hoped to get 12 people going, and we've got 7.
So that's like an adult version of you picking teams. Last pick doesn't get to go.
Sam,
Yeah.
are you gonna go play dodgeball against Italians?
Italians, Britons,
you.
Austrians, Africans.
Well, bring it home. Bring it home for the country, Sam.
Right?
We're going to do what we can.
USA.
Oh, there it goes.
USA.
I was hoping to bring 2 teams, so at least one of us wouldn't get last place.
Right. Don't go lose. You got a lot riding on you, bro.
We've got black ink logo, and we've got a white ink logo. So check it out. I think you guys, if you,
You should put the American flag on your unis because you'd be the only.
we do have others that have kind of Arizona flag and anyway.
Yeah, but you gotta have it.
The old
like,
merch
right
is still
back
up there. Also, we do have a promo, so if you use promo code earlybird, you get 10% off.
Should put a patch of Trump. I don't think they see how across the pond how they think about that.
Yeah, I don't know.
You know
I
what
got Trump cards you can
That's
take.
what I was saying. You can.
But I do have a highlight mat, so if you want to click the Instagram link, that's the highlight. And there's no copyrighted music here. So this guy with the long hair kind of laying, he just got hit. You guys just got drilled in the crotch.
And Sam decided to help him out by hitting him again.
Bop,
Boink.
got him.
See,
Right.
if I remember correctly, back when I was in junior high, high school, dodgeball, you weren't up against the wall. You
Right,
were.
that's triple D.
It was like an open area, right? Where you like there was out of bounds, but
Yeah,
you
so
were up against the
so
wall.
the reason why we use the name Triple D is because in our league it's a 3-dimensional space rather than a 2-dimensional space. So you don't
So
have the
nothing
back and
boob-related.
side walls typically in a dodgeball court. It's just the floor that you're standing on. And because we play in a racquetball court, the ball is always in play.
Yeah, I could see. Yeah, so you can
And
you
it
can
makes
get
for a lot faster, a lot faster game, a lot more intensity, because we're very close to one another.
close.
And these
now.
types
You
of
see that?
nut shots and head shots happen all the time.
Oh man, I'd be trying to hit it off the wall to hit you in the head. That'd be great.
I've got
It's a lot of
my
fun.
face.
I had to say for everybody's nuts. That's all I do.
I mean, I smoke. I'm out of shape. I'd be winded in maybe 5 minutes, but I'd still try.
I'd be
One of our best
I'd be
players
is a
walking
smoker,
up
too.
there.
Hartman sighting, guys.
Oh my gosh, Hartman.
He looks like shit.
got-
He's
Screen grab it,
gotta
guys. Screen
promote.
grab it.
I
Gotta
couldn't
promote.
He
get
looks
out of
like
my
he's
car
about to
and
go
walk up to the
fucking
court.
rob somebody.
he does, dude. What is that on top of his head?
It's a
I'm
it's a
calling
beanie. I'm posting these on eBay. The damn cards.
I'm calling the
For the
cops.
grown-up kaboom.
AOA, if you cross over the center line, you're out. So there are some limited interactions with the other team, kind of physically, but it's only usually at the beginning of of each game. I mean, I do kind of have some wrestling going on at the very beginning of each match, but it's very rare.
Hartman looks
Griffey
like
card.
in the woods, bro, in the cabin somewhere. Just
Make Harmon big so you can see his cards.
It's
Yeah.
the refractors for the kaboom cards.
look at
They're
his.
like a
look at
kaboom
his-
homage.
That
They're
Griffey.
dams.
You
Yeah,
got that
damn Griffies.
Trump card?
I don't have it on. I didn't print it out, but I have a Trump card too. But these are the ones that I'm mainly focusing on. They're a homage to the kaboom cards.
That's cool, man.
The
Hartman's
fingers,
printing his own cards now.
your
And then on the
fingers are
back of
telling you a
them,
lot, Hartman.
it's got the damn moment when he hit his furthest home run. So, putting
What about
backs with
the
info.
my KD card?
I've got it. I've got it somewhere around here.
I think he is.
Check out the KD card. I post all of them on Instagram, but the KD
Go
card
for the
people
purge.
liked
Yeah.
it, but some people hated it, and they
Harmon-
hated it.
Hartman is somebody you want on your side.
What do they
So-
hate about it?
They hate
Yeah,
KD.
it's KD. They said, "Well, why don't you have him sign it? I'm sure he'd like to sign it with his injury." Like, get the fuck out of here!
He's
Yeah, I
hurt.
mean,
Yeah,
yeah,
have a
We can
laugh.
find him to sign it.
Laugh at him.
yeah. Just go ahead and call him up and say, "Hey, KD, you want to sign my card?"
It's like
We're gonna meet him at the.
Hey, yo, come
doctor's
sign my
appointment?
card.
probably make fun of me. Yeah, but no, yeah, I am making my own cards. Don't hate. Those are some fucking. That's quality. That's like Panini shit right there.
I'd say they're pretty. I'd say they're pretty high, Joe. I mean, you see his fingers, you know he's up to no good, bro.
What? Oh, hey, I fill my own ink.
Oh, okay. I thought it was like tobacco stain and shit.
No, I gotta.
No,
I
it's
fill my own
gunpowder.
black
He's
ink
loading
and
his own
coloring.
rounds.
It's like I'm trying to save money here.
Oh, yeah,
Tobacco stains, man. Oh shit.
$50 bill.
Yeah.
$50
Oh
bill.
yeah.
$50 bill. $50 bill.
Where's my little ink? See, I got my little. There's a bottle of ink right there. It's empty. Going through this shit.
Nice.
AKA heroin.
Yeah, that's my heroin bottle. Yeah, you know, I just kind of snip it, put it in my nose and or butthole. Right.
Oh damn. Sphincter, huh? Immediate high.
Oh, man. Shots fired.
Uh,
Shots fired, AOA.
isn't he? Does he live in Florida?
He's a Guns N' Roses fan, dude.
Part of Florida.
He thinks
Oh, I don't know.
Axl Rose's
The part that's old.
rock god.
So, if anybody got anything else?
No, everybody's gonna leave us anyway to go watch McClay. What time is it?
My auction's in tonight too.
Good
Oh, it's not jizz.
I did.
It's
I
mice.
did put up a.
Now I can't not
Right.
see it. Man, OP Live was badass last night. No commercials. It just says OP will be back. So, all right, if that's it, man, I guess thanks everybody for tuning in, all one of you, according to our
It's messed up, man. It was messed
according
up
to
last
our
night.
view.
The one viewer with a gas mask.
Make sure not to check out any show that has Marco on it, but check out Pete's shorts; they're pretty good. Badooch. Make sure to check out
God, it's cold.
MCM on Friday nights as they discover 80s bands that get left off good lists.
We got to have a crossover. We got to, man. Be fun.
But check out all the good stuff. Check out the Star Wars show tomorrow. Maybe you could watch Marco mute Lopez and
Yeah, because we didn't talk about Mandalorian Lopez.
go for it.
Let's talk about it enough last night.
Do it.
Well, you did bring it. But you know what? I'll just say this. Look, Matt did a good job. You guys could watch the fellas break it down tomorrow. But look, I'll just say this. And I'll try to be quick. I don't think Star Wars is in a good spot right now. I think
in a Marvel spot.
Huh?
Are they in a Marvel spot?
No, I think all Marvel has to do is say deliver with one or two
Kill
movies,
She-Hulk,
and then they're good. But Star Wars has AOA says it. He said it a few times. 75% of Star Wars has been garbage historically. Like even if you go back to the sequels, those are the holy grails. Those three movies to me are flawless. I like Revenge of the Sith, but if I were to be fair, I would Rogue One in the Disney era is the only thing that's been really good, and Mandalorian. I think Star Wars is a sinking ship. I think they're in fucking trouble. I don't know how you fix it. Maybe you fire Kathleen Kennedy. That could help.
Why is the Mandalorian a sinking ship?
I think look, dude, I'm 2-2. I kind of agree with what Matt was saying last night. I mean, look, it's 2 episodes that I didn't like, but I liked the first 2. I don't know how many episodes. I think it's 8 or 10. So let's just say it's 10. You still got 6 more. It could, you know what I mean? Two bad episodes out of a 10 episode series show. It's not that bad, man. It happens, right? It happens in other shows. So maybe Mando could right the ship. I still enjoy Mando. I fucking love Grogu. I just think the writing was so bad in the last 2 episodes. It's ridiculous. Again, I'm sure the fellas will go break it down tomorrow. And you can watch Matt's show last night. They really got into it. But overall, I think Star Wars is in a bad place, man. I think, Marco, I know we've given him shit, likes to call me a casual. But you know what? Fucking, to be honest with you, Star Wars appeared in 1977 on the big screen. Not in books, not in comics, and none of that shit. And for us to not have a Star Wars movie since fucking Rise of Skywalker, something's going on behind, you know what I mean? Something bigger, something that we don't understand what's going on. Disney's going on. And I think the failure of the sequels is why we haven't had a new movie. You know what I mean? Jar Jar is a war hero, Sticks. So I don't know, man. I think the Star Wars is just in a bad place, and I don't know what's going to happen. Even at Star Wars Celebration, I just think we'll get Acolyte news. I just think we'll get Ahsoka news, and maybe they really do say a movie is going to be scheduled to come out. I don't see it. And so until they deliver on the big screen, man, I'd say they're in trouble, man. And I know a lot of people like to rag on Kathleen Kennedy, but it might be time.
Poopsenders.com.
Bob Iger ain't fucking around. And I think Kathleen Kennedy can't be fired because of who she is. Not because she's a woman, because of her record, her track record. She is a Hall of Famer. She's put some monster shit out, but she's handled Star Wars in a bad way. And I don't think they want to fire her because it would.
She's a Kennedy.
No, well, shit. I mean, I don't think they want to fire her because they're going to look bad. They admit defeat. See, Marvel and Iger, I guess they don't play. They don't care. This Alonzo chick, maybe that's nobody to them. But Kathleen Kennedy is important, and I think that's why she won't get fired because they'll really admit defeat. But I think hopefully she's gone within a year, and then maybe we'll see. But
I've heard that name being fired for a year, for 2 years.
oh yeah,
All these rumors.
they've been saying
Kathleen
it.
Kennedy,
But
Kathleen Kennedy.
I don't know. I think this might be it though, because they keep announcing movies and then
You
nothing.
probably got dick pics of somebody. She ain't going anywhere.
No, they keep announcing movies and nothing comes out. They keep firing directors, not firing them,
They
but
bring her in. She
they don't come out.
has photos with her every time.
I don't know what's going on with Star Wars, man, but it's not good, dude. I think Mando will be okay though. I hope. I'm more worried about. I'm hoping the Acolyte. That's where, and it's nothing to do with Darth Plagueis. I just hope the Acolyte delivers. I think Ahsoka will be what it is. It'll be okay. It'll be fun. It'll be shit. But we're used to it. We're used to mediocrity in Star Wars, man. Since as long as I can remember, going all the way back to the prequels. So yeah,
it's kind of like the Black Album. They know people are just going to keep buying Metallica. It's the same with Star Wars.
Yeah. No matter how much we complain, we're gonna watch anything they put out, whether we like it or not.
You guys get the good stuff once,
and they know that
everything
exactly. Exactly. But I do believe
divorces happen.
I do believe everything's analytics now, dude. I do believe they know that people weren't happy with the sequels. And I think that's
they've already said that they're disappointed by the viewership numbers of the first episode of the new season of Mandalorian.
They
already talked about how bad viewership was in episode 1.
Right, they're down by a lot. There's no way to sugarcoat it. They're down, dude.
I don't seem to hear as much about it coming. Like shit's coming out, and I'm like, oh wow, it's out already. Like I don't hear enough about it.
I mean, there's nothing to talk about unless you want to talk about a bunch of Mandalorians getting eaten by dinosaurs, but not getting.
I mean, just anything though. It's like I'm like blindsided by shit coming out. Yeah. But before, when it's like Mando was coming out, it's like, oh, yeah, it's coming out in December. I don't
think it's must see TV anymore. It's only must see TV for us Star Wars fans and people who really enjoy it. Like I think The Last of Us was must see TV, bro. If you look at their numbers from the first episode, they only got better by a lot. It got more views and numbers.
The Last of Us is the different. Like that's I mean, I don't want to call it an outlier, but that's like it was a great game. Everybody knew it was great.
But then the show delivered, and look, and it was great. Look at it. Like if Mando was so on fire right now, the numbers would be high because everybody was talking about how good Mando was. Oh my God, did you see it? It would just be all over the place, but it's been like mediocre. But I still think it'll be okay, man. I think Mando, I still think it'll be okay. I just don't like the last 2 episodes myself.
I think the only thing Mando has going against it really is that going into this season, everyone already figured that it was going to be a good show, right? So maybe they don't watch it because, it's going to be a good show. I'll watch it later and catch up.
Yeah, that is a good.
Right.
So they'll watch new things like, there's so much new stuff coming out. If you know you're going to watch that because you're a Star Wars fan and you're going to wait, you're going to watch the other stuff first because Mando is going to be good in your mind.
Well, you think, so I watch it if I'm not working that day, I watch it as soon as I wake up. Right, that's.
I wonder how many people are used to binge watching stuff.
Oh yeah,
but where they just want to binge watch it all together.
I watch it and then I go from there, right? Because I love Star Wars. No matter how much I shit on them and complain about how it's not been good for a long time, I still love Star Wars.
That's you and me. You and me are like that, Lopez. We'll watch it right away. But my neighbor, they might not be watching it till the end of the month because that's when they have the time, or that's when they want to watch it because they're watching. I know Agent Elvis on Netflix now.
I try to talk to a buddy at work about it, and he goes, "I don't watch anything until I can binge it."
Yeah, a lot of people are addicted to the binging.
Yeah, a lot of people are like that now.
Right, but that's the funny thing when you talk about Last of Us, people were watching that shit when it came out. It was like House of Dragons. Like there are certain shows that people watch on the day of. You know what I mean? No matter how much I love the fellas on Sunday, dude, I was watching Last of Us like. I had to. You know what I mean?
I wonder what the fans of the game were pumping it up because I thought the game was amazing.
The numbers were too good.
There was a lot of people that were like, "You got to watch this shit. It's amazing."
Yeah, there were people complaining about it too that liked the video game, but I'd like to know
I
the
didn't
numbers
hear
of
that
Last
many
of
complaints
Us
though.
since
I
the
didn't hear
season.
no.
I'd like to know the numbers for Last of Us since the season ended, and see how much.
Well,
Yeah.
let me say this because something was said on last Sundays about The Last of Us. The numbers went ballooned to like fucking 50 million from the first episode to the 5. The numbers were high. That means that people are watching it on the day of. Well, actually, there's numbers for the day of, and there's numbers from episode 1 to 5 ballooned to like 50 fucking million. You go compare that to The Mandalorian, bro. It don't even come close. But yes, there's two separate genres, but they both come from strong fan base. And
You
one
got that membership fee.
Here you
too.
go, Sticks. Beginning with 4.7 million viewers and ending with 8.2 million viewers of The Last of Us soared by 75% throughout season 1. By contrast, House of Dragon was viewed by 9.99 million with episode 1
Right.
and 10.2 million with episode 2, 9.3 million with the final.
right.
I just heard a
Right,
bunch of
but
numbers.
I'm asking what the numbers are now that the season's over for people that binge it. After
Or
the
people that want to pay monthly once, like a fee once.
Right. Well,
But
see
yeah,
that. Hold on.
Dragons,
That's a good point because we gotta wait. You on the East Coast, me in the Midwest, people in California gotta wait till midnight, 2 in the morning, and 3 in the morning to watch.
No. I've got
So
to
The
wait.
Last of Us reached 1.2 billion minutes streamed from January 30th through February 5th. That's all the numbers I see here.
Think about that.
Yeah, so Mando comes out at 3 a.m. my time.
Right. Yeah.
Coming out at midnight Pacific time.
Yes. Exactly. That's what I meant.
Right.
I did it reverse.
They don't have to stay up as long
No.
as I do if I wanted to watch it at 3 a.m.
Right. And
I'm not going to do that.
Right. And if
Chat GPT, you bitch.
And I'm not gonna. I mean, I'm not. Dude. No, I can't. I try. I just couldn't do it.
I mean, if I happen to
So
be
The
up,
Last
yeah,
of Us
I'll
has
watch it.
accumulated 223 million minutes of viewing time on HBO Max in the few hours after its January 15th premiere.
Right. So that is
That equates to about 2.79 million HBO Max accounts watching the 80-minute episode.
Right.
That's
Tony said, "I already know what happens. I'm not watching it."
That's it being good because it was. Right now, if The Mandalorian was, even though they're two different shows, but if The Mandalorian was as good as season 1, everybody would be like, "Oh fuck, did you see it?" It wouldn't matter what part of the country we were on. As soon as you get a chance to watch it, you're going to watch it.
So that's like, that's word of mouth, right? I mean, people who were going to watch it, and then they go off and say, "Yeah, it was really great. You should watch it," right?
Right.
The same thing happened with Shang-Chi. That's why that became such a huge box office success, because no one was going to go see it. But what do I want to watch Shang-Chi for? Then everyone was saying, go watch it. It's a great movie. And it got so much repeat viewership. And that's why it was so big for so long for Marvel.
It did. It did make a lot of money, didn't it?
Yeah.
Compared to
Especially during a pandemic.
Yeah. I enjoyed it myself.
It was a good movie.
Yeah.
But that's one of those movies like Guardians of the Galaxy that they make. They go, why are they making a show of Shang-Chi? That's not one of their big characters.
Right.
Yeah. But they knocked it out of the park with it. And then people. Yeah.
Mandalorian has seen a almost 50% drop in viewership, it says.
Yeah. People aren't.
The season 3 debut episode was just under 1.5 million households in the U.S. That is comparable to 2.8 million who tuned into season 2 premiere,
and that is,
or the 2.14 million that watched Ewan McGregor's Return of Obi-Wan Kenobi.
Right. That's what people are not happy with what Disney's putting out, dude.
You know what? I didn't watch past episode 1 of Mandalorian.
The first one?
No, this season.
And I think you're not the only one, dude. Like they waited 2 years. I think it was almost 2 years between season 2 to now, because they went and fucking did Boba Fett that was garbage, and they went and did Obi-Wan that was underperformed. It wasn't. I enjoyed parts of it, right? So I can't say that it was that bad.
I think I'm on Styx's page, but there's just other stuff I'm wanting to watch.
Right.
Or I'm
there's
finding
so
to
much
watch.
content that comes out on all these streaming services because they're fighting for your eyeballs to watch their shit. right?
Well, it also airs on the same day as one of the biggest shows out right now in Ted Lasso. So it's like people watch Ted Lasso and then watch Mandalorian.
Right
So
now, I'm going to watch Ted Lasso before I watch fucking Mando, even though the first episode of Ted Lasso was kind of.
Well, where are we going here?
Oh no, Mike.
we're going on a trip with Lopez. We're going on a field
We're
trip.
going to
We're about to go.
go take the bathroom,
I was
please.
about to.
Go to him. We're going.
He's
We're
about
going
to
to
pull
go
a
pee
Dr.
together.
Disrespect and take us into the bathroom with him.
Yeah, but I hope.
Stop playing.
I think Mando will be okay. So
I think
sure
it'll
it
be
will.
fine. It'll be fine. By the end of the season, the numbers will be back up.
no, I don't think the numbers will be back up. I think those numbers won't
Yeah,
change.
I think they will because by that time everyone will catch up with it, and then they'll watch that last episode, and the numbers will be up.
It has nothing competing against it. It really. I mean, Matt brought up Ted Lasso, but that's. I mean,
what are
That's a
Ted
different-
Lasso's
That's
numbers?
also a
though?
different genre.
Not everybody has an Apple account.
and here, look,
I don't.
I don't have any of these accounts. I still.
I don't have one either.
Apple.
I don't
Believe it or not, ever since I've had Apple for a long time, I just never paid attention to it. Everything right now, when I go lay down, I'm going to go watch The Servant. Apple's got quality shit on there, man.
So Ted Lasso's season 3 numbers were up 60% from season 2's premiere, which drew 546,000 viewers in the summer 2021.
I found that Forbes issue 2 or article 2.
Hey, that it took how many years? 2 years, I think, in between season 2 and.
Surprised? I'm not surprised with that because Apple TV, they've had a lot of shows that were on before that debuted that people have been watching, so they're still got their accounts, so they're gonna watch it.
Apple TV actually has a lot of good programming on it.
They do.
They do.
They
Look,
do have a lot of good.
hey, that War of the Worlds. Remember, I was bugging you guys in the chat with the fucking
I gotta watch that one.
the physics with the time travel and all that shit. That
Dude, shrinking on Apple TV.
So actually, Matt, what it is
shrinking.
Ted Lasso is up to nearly 900,000 viewership, which is up 59% from episode 1, season 2,
there you go.
at 546,000.
So, I love Star Wars so much. This is why it pisses me off. It's because, like Joe said, they're not pulling out good. It's not good quality, man.
Well,
It's like you're eating a mediocre hamburger.
Me too, Tyson.
You want a good hamburger, but you're eating shit. You know what I mean?
At least it's not a miracle or mystery meat.
yeah, you always got to pull out right. That's for sure.
It's because they started well with Mando, going away from the Skywalker well, and now it's somehow found its way back to, maybe not directly, but found its way back to the Skywalker well.
It's yeah. It's because, again, dude, I will blame the sequel. I will blame the sequels for being so bad that Star Wars is scared to move past it. In other words, to go to episode 10 because they don't have anything. Obviously, they can't have anything to do after Rise of Skywalker. It's so now everything's in the Mando. They're trying to make us forget about how bad the sequels were when you can't.
I don't think you can say that though. I don't think you can say that though because Mando came out after the sequel trilogy, and Mando the first season did phenomenal.
Mando,
right? But we're still there.
I think you can blame Boba Fett.
Right,
Mando came out before. It didn't come out after. It came out before. I want to say it was.
No.
It came.
I
No, it was
typed in
right before Rise of
Mandalorian,
Skywalker.
and I couldn't find
It was in between.
Yeah.
What was in between Rise of Skywalker? Really?
Yeah.
It doesn't even show that we're live on YouTube right now.
No, I'm watching it.
You're live.
If we are, if you click on it, you'll see that we are live, and
I'm watching
It just says upcoming for me.
Yeah,
but it's live when you click on it.
Right.
I'm just saying it doesn't show us live.
That's weird. It shows me live. It shows us live on Absolute Geek channel, but not on Renovision.
Yeah.
Renovision it says scheduled.
Yeah, Red Vision says notify me.
10 waiting.
What the hell?
That's Marco.
Oh, did you reload it?
Yeah.
Because I went on it, because it shows like Brian's live.
Get your Pete.
It shows that we're live
Marco.
on
All right,
Absolute.
talk about it like that. Huh?
On Renovision, yeah.
We still got 10 people watching this on Renovision.
I'll show him.
Well, let's. I'd like
Rain
to
money.
say something
Rain
about Mandalorian and Star Wars. That
Good, Tim.
I don't think you can blame everything on the sequel trilogy because everybody who watches Star Wars has hope for each individual show, each individual production. And the Star Wars fans haven't been happy since Empire Strikes Back. That was the last time any Star Wars fan was happy. Until season 1 of Mandalorian.
Yes.
Season 1 of Mandalorian was really good. And people were like, yeah, okay, here we go. And season 2 was good. But every single time they do a production, the hope, a new hope, right? And Star Wars, a new hope.
Eternal.
Hope springs eternal.
Yep.
And so it's not the fault of the sequel trilogy that people are dumping on Mandalorian. It's because it's not good writing.
Right.
Yeah.
I agree.
The sequel trilogy is its own thing, really. If you want to hate on it, you're gonna hate on it. You like it.
But they took a hit. What I mean by that, so
it's not just the sequel trilogy though. Every single property takes a risk. They end up pushing it in a direction that the fans aren't happy with, and I don't think they do. I don't think they know what the fans really want to see, or they're ignoring what the fans really want to see, because they keep changing things. Like Episode 8 is a good example. Like if you didn't have the other 7 movies of lore to deal with, Episode 8 is fine, but it is so different in tone, and it breaks so many of the rules that they had already established.
Yep.
That it's not fine. It's not fine. And then in Episode 9, they're like, okay, pretend Episode 8 didn't happen. We're just going to do the opening crawl and try and retcon Episode 8.
That's exactly what they did. Yeah.
The only thing I'll say, Sam, is production like movie companies, they really shouldn't listen to what fans want, because you're going to get 20 million different things that the fans want.
You guys buy my Star Wars.
Well, yeah. So
I mean,
what are you going to do? They need to understand is they need to know what are the fans' wish lists? What is the wish fulfillment that they need to deliver?
See, I learned from Sonic the Hedgehog. He went back, fixed it, and now that franchise is a phenomenon.
I would disagree with listening to the fans, because you do that. That's what they did. That's why you got Rise of Skywalker. I think they just need to sit down, plan it out. I think Disney, whoever makes those decisions, needs to look back at what made Star Wars successful and try to do that in their own way.
They need to get away from the Skywalkers. They need to give you new stuff.
They tried to do that, but they did it in a horrible way. Killing Han Solo,
coming back. I mean, it's going to keep coming back up.
So I will say this: fans know what they like. They may not know what they want prospectively, but they know what they like. And everybody has this kind of wish fulfillment list that they have. I would like to see Darth Vader fight Obi-Wan, and for it to be really, really cool. Let's basically redo the lightsaber battle from A New Hope with much better acrobatics. And in Obi-Wan, they tried to give us a better Darth Vader Obi-Wan battle, but they ended up cutting corners. It didn't have good acrobatics. Instead, it was a dirt clod battle, right? They just were throwing rocks at each other, and they, pop, 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 which wasn't what we were hoping for. So they cut corners, and that's what we don't want. We don't want them cutting corners. We want them to take the time, make it something good. And if you're going to have an action sequence, it has to give us something that is at least as good as the state of the art, right? John Wick elevated action sequences so far that if you try to cut corners, then people are going to roast you for it. The state of the art has advanced so far since A New Hope that we want to see, even Darth Maul versus Qui-Gon and Obi-Wan was so much better than the Darth Vader versus Obi-Wan in A New Hope.
God. Look, I think it's just in the hands of who is running Star Wars right now. It's not good, right?
I want my chocolate milk.
It's not good. I mean, you know, just not good. I mean, Mando is the exception, and I think Andor is. Again, everything else it's not that good.
Yeah,
So,
Andor is definitely, you know.
and it's Star Wars. Again, it can be done. You can have Star Wars without lightsabers. You can have Star Wars without lightsabers, and it can be fucking good.
Agreed.
Andor,
And all I'm saying is the people at the helm, they have to do a balancing act. So one is the first and foremost thing is it has to be a good story, and secondly, it has to fit within the lore. Right? Don't break the system that you've already established in order to make this story.
And don't be retconning things just to fit yourself.
Well, I don't want to hold this up, but I think that's where their mistake was. They tried to move away from the Skywalker family, but they fucked up in the way they did it, that they had to go back, and then they fucked it up even worse. And now they're stuck with we don't know what to do with the movies, right? They don't know what to do with the movie.
I think if they're going to do anything further on from the Rey saga, they have to come up with a bigger bad that comes into the series. You know, it can't just be another set.
Even in the comics, there's no Sith. That you got the High Republic. To me, it's boring and I don't like it. And I'm tired of being in the Skywalker era within the comics. So I'm like, well, I'm just not going to read anything until something new comes out. The High Republic, I tried. I mean,
there's
things you don't think New Republic, or you don't think that the current Star Wars stuff is new outside of like the Skywalker stuff?
The High Republic, I didn't enjoy it. I enjoyed the High Republic adventures. The High Republic, I didn't like. And I had this conversation real quick with Way Seeker, I think it was. As bad as Disney is doing, do you really think that they would take the risk and put the High Republic on a big screen? Think about it. Again,
they have to.
They like to call me casuals. I'm not a fucking casual Star Wars fan, but there are casual Star Wars fans. Do you think they would line up to go see fucking the High Republic with no Sith, with no Empire, because that's what people know Star Wars to be.
I just want to see a good story, man.
Yeah, exactly.
I am a casual Star Wars fan. Okay,
exactly.
And I just want to see something good.
Yeah, I want to see more brother sister making out.
I don't have any investment in
craziness.
In
speak for yourself.
Rey or in anything. I don't have any deep investment in anything. I just want to see something good and something.
I don't think. Now, Sam, and Matt, you can say if this is true or not, but I don't think casual fans care about the lore. But like you say, they want a good story. If you're going to go to see it, they just want something that
I do because I'm
going to be
Nazi.
Able to watch.
Well, and then the other thing is,
you're not hardcore.
I went and saw episode 7, and I enjoyed it. I was like, hey, this reminds me a lot of A New Hope and Empire Strikes Back. This reminds me a lot of those movies, and they were good movies.
It's like the same fucking movie.
And so I was like, hey, that's good. I enjoyed those movies, and this is just kind of a repackaging of those themes and those story tropes. And I liked it.
It brought me back in.
And then episode 8 was very different, but I was like, okay, I kind of see what they're going with here. It's very different, and I'm seeing things that I haven't seen before. And I was like, okay, this is a very different direction, but not necessarily bad. And then episode 9 comes out, and they were like, okay, episode 8, we're going to pretend it didn't really happen the way that it was portrayed. Yeah. And here's an opening crawl to retcon all the things that happened in episode 8 that you need to ignore.
Some stuff, yeah.
And I was like, oh, okay. So then we go back to the tone of episode 7 and try to pretend that episode 8 didn't happen the way that it happened. And it didn't make any sense anymore. So if you're looking at those 3 movies as one story, episode 8 really takes things way out of field, right? Way out of line, way out of the lore. And so it's not a cohesive narrative anymore.
No, right. It was hard to come back from that. Episode 8 was a phenomenal sci-fi movie. That's what it was to me. But it damaged. I don't care when anybody. In my opinion, it damaged the brand. It damaged the brand. That's not the Luke Skywalker
Yeah, and Ryan Johnson was like, I wanted to kill everybody from the original trilogy. He wanted to kill them all.
See what I'm saying? See how pompous that is? Like you, that's why a lot of the hate content that hate on Disney and Star Wars and Marvel want it to fail. That's what they get their views off of, just bashing it and how Disney just
They don't want it to fail.
mishandled the trilogy, the Trinity, the three.
I don't think anybody wants it to fail.
You can't go into something and want it to fail.
You
I
want
don't think they want it to fail. I think they're.
I go into a lot of things wanting it to fail. Sticks.
You want to
right?
kill them off, basically. You want to kill Han, Luke, and Leia.
Everything I go into fails.
You want to be able to have a plan to do that, to execute it properly and gracefully. We're going to move on from them.
Agreed.
We're going to do it with another generation, but we're going to honor those characters that all of us grew up with, and we're going to do it gracefully. You know what I mean? At this point, I would have just said, fuck it, dude. They died off screen. Luke became one with the Force. Leia and Han, whatever, and this is a new generation because they butchered the way Han Solo was. Episode 7 was.
We're gonna do that. But...
Luke was horrible in 8, and unfortunately, Carrie Fisher passed away, and they did what they had to do on that one. But again, look, man, it's just I don't know. I mean, I will always watch anything Star Wars, and I hope for the best for Ahsoka, and I got a lot writing on Acolyte just because I want to see the Sith, and I don't care what the nerds, Way Secret Mark will say. I think we will see a Sith Lord, a Darth. I don't know who it's going to be. And if we don't, and as long as
Lopez,
I'll love.
Have you heard the tale of Darth Lopez the Muted?
Yeah. It can be no Darth, but as long as it's fucking good and it's quality, I'll be happy, man. I'll be happy.
Yeah.
This fucking shit we're getting right now with Mando, where like Matt said, go out there knowing that creature's coming every now and then. Like that's silly, right?
You watch your younglings get carried away not once, but multiple times by this fucking pterodactyl.
We run out of.
They do nothing to stop it.
It happens every time. I mean, come on, dude. We'll see what the fellas say about it tomorrow, but I don't want to hold you guys up. My kids are driving my wife crazy, so.
Now it's your turn to go drive her crazy.
Yeah.
Take Darth Lopez hates Star Wars.
No, I don't. I love it. It upsets me that it's mediocre, bro. Like Joe says, he said it multiple times. Star Wars is mediocre. It's
mid. It has been mid
for a long time. I love Episode 3, and I accept the prequels, but they were garbage. Like, let's just be honest. I mean,
Darth Maul versus Qui-Gon and Obi-Wan was an awesome
badass, and there's parts of Attack of the Clones that are badass. But
here's the mistake they made in Episode 1 is they killed Darth Maul, or apparently killed Darth Maul.
Yeah.
He should have escaped. He should have been the villain, right? He should have been.
You should have had Anakin Skywalker turn
right
in Attack of the Clones and had him be Vader all the way through Revenge of the Sith.
They only wanted Palpatine to be the
Jedi and let's see visually him just manhandle Jedis, but you did it, It's easy to Monday quarterback that shit.
Armchair quarterback.
Yeah, whatever it is. It's over. It's done. The
sports
are what they are.
Sports go sports.
Yeah, they'll be there. We cannot change it. We just gotta accept it. It is what it is. Just like we gotta accept the sequels.
I will say
what it can't be.
To AOA's point there about you hating Star Wars, I will say that Lopez is a passionate fan for Star Wars, and he wants it to be good. Like everybody else, the things that we love, we want it to be good. So
my sports team.
I don't think you hate Star Wars, but I think you're very passionate about it.
Yeah, I am.
There you go.
You are very passionate about it, but you're not a fucking drone. You're not a drone that's gonna sit here and just fucking
with blinders on.
Be blinded and be spoon fed fucking cinnamon and swallow it like a champ. You're sitting here saying, "I love Star Wars. I want better for it. Like I don't like the state of where it's at."
I want us all to have that experience that we had back in the fucking 80s, man. When we saw, I'm 46, so I saw Return of the Jedi in the movie theater numerous times. I want us to go back to that, dude. Even the Mandalorian.
On the theater.
Even the Mandalorian being so great for that first season, dude. It's like lightning in a bottle.
You're not gonna sit there and take the shit sandwich you're being spoon fed and say thank you. Can I have more?
No,
Or a roast beef sandwich.
I want to accept.
That's what Sam likes.
All right. Well,
Oh man.
Yeah, we gotta go. Sam's gotta go to Arby's. So
yeah. Well, I got 2 for $7
They
right.
have the meats.
it's 2 for $5 this week.
Okay.
I tell you, dodgeball accounts make the ladies open their legs, man. I don't get it.
They see the word balls and they,
They're like, woo.
ooh, balls. All right, yeah, get that in this account.
Hey, if you guys want nudes, just open a dodgeball account.
Just put balls in your screen name.
Oh, news.
Alrighty.
I think you said news.
All right. Well, on that note, good night, everybody.
Either you've got me confused with somebody else, or this is